Welcome to listening to another show. I'm Mel Fascist Pig.
I'm Seth Kays.
And I'm Reverend Muffington. Tonight we have a slew of fucking comedians. But right now, long awaited, we have Upon the Revelation. Yeah! Woo!
I'm not right, well I'm not wrong, but I'm not right. I'm the one who's waiting for this plane to fall, just like before. Singing, waiting, calling for me. Still, just like a dream, paralyzed by the guillotine. I see it now, above my head, how to escape this blade of death. See you waiting, calling for me. Time has come to make a stand, to get away from the Reaper's hand. I cut the ties that bind. I will not die, I'll make my stand. Thank you. Thanks for having us out tonight.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Diesal, new to the show.
Diesal!
Hey, how's everybody doing? Right. I realized something very interesting. The crazier someone is, the more likely we're going to be best friends. And one of the dudes I want to talk about tonight is a perfect example of that. His name is Big Chris. Now, Big Chris is a mountain of a man with a heart of gold, but a mind and mashed potatoes. In other words, he was a good person, but a dumbass. Example of him being a good person, he would throw a party at his house, invite all of his friends, all the drink, all the drugs, weed, everything you want, including cocaine. Yeah! But, yeah, that's what made him a good person. But at this party, he would challenge all of his guy friends to a fight. The dumbass part is there at that part. And when he decided to pick on me, I was ready. I channeled the incredible Yeti. In other words, cocaine strength. And the reason why I did that is because if he knocked you the fuck out, he would draw a dick across, right here, across your face. And rumor had it that he would trace his dick. So in other words, Big Chris had a Big Richard. Big old dick. Someone just went, kind of like pressure escaping from something sealed up tight. Pretty accurate, right? Anyway, he picked me and was like, "Hey, Joey, get your ass over here, boy." Not gonna cover the fact that him calling me boy was a little bit offensive because he was in his 30s. I was 18 and not obviously white. But here we go. I was ready. Fucking lined up. Went wham! Right here. Now, from his mouth, air escape. From his ass, wind broke. And he goes, "I farted, but you didn't use your strong hand." And I want to add that one of my friends who watched it was waiting because he knew that I used my right hand on purpose. I wanted to fuck with him. So when I went the left hand, same spot, right? More power. Because from his mouth, from his ass, it was more than a fart. This man shit himself. And my friend goes, "Now that's a shitty punch." And Big Chris, wide-eyed, goes, "I shit myself." I'm like, "Yeah, bad day to wear the white shorts, huh, bud?" And he was like, "Thankfully, my bedroom's just behind me." I'm like, "Yeah, but you got to cross the bathroom." He's like, "You got me?" My mouth went, "Yeah," but my mind went, "No, I want to see your dumbass get punished." So this big-ass motherfucker commenced to moonwalking to his bedroom, and he almost made it till a woman popped up out of the bathroom, ran right into his literally shitty ass. And I want to add that this woman was his girlfriend, soon to be ex, because the next day she stormed into their bedroom, had a fucking duffel bag in one hand and a fucking dildo holding it like a spear in the other. She chucked that motherfucker at his face and said, "Go fuck yourself, I'm done." The fucked up thing was, beside it being all of my fault, his mouth was open. So I watched my homeboy get heartbroken and face fucked. Normally, you have to be a woman on Tinder for that shit to happen, but he got it for free. If you thought he was stupid before, you're going to definitely think he's fucking... Can I say the R word? Okay, he's fucking... No? Okay, so I can say retarded? Okay. He was fucking retarded at this point. Because one day, we were tripping balls on some fucking shrooms. He fucking tapped me on my fucking knee like, "Joey, I got a very deep and important question to ask you. Can I ask it?" Now, if anyone's ever done shrooms, you know that when someone says it, they're about to say some stupid shit or some crazy shit. So I was ready. I'm like, "Sure, Big Chris, what's your question?" He's like, "If you walked into a room and saw me doing autoerotic asphyxiation, that's throwing yourself while you're trying to kill yourself. For those at home who don't know that shit, congratulations, you're not going to hell." But he's like, "What would your reaction be?" I'm like, "I would be confused, Big Chris, because I want to know whether you're coming or going." I'm almost done. I swear, I'm almost done. So, has anybody dealt with Jehovah's Witnesses? Coming to your door? They're the fucking worst, right? Thankfully, I had a little bit of a moment of pride when one knocked on my door all. Excuse me, friend. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? I looked at him, scared look on my face, and I said, the last time Jesus came into my heart, he didn't wear protection. Now it burns whenever I feel joy. So that's why I'm depressed. And to add insult to injury, I fucking scratched my balls and burped in his face. Needless to say, I never seen a missionary tell somebody, hell is an appropriate place for you until that fucking day. You guys like voice impressions? This is the last thing I'm going to do. Here is Skeletor. Curse you, He-Man! I wanted to be the pitcher tonight. Meow! Oh, He-Man. Oh. All right, that's been me. Thank you, guys.
All right. Hey, welcome to the show. So how long you been doing comedy, man?
I started around St. Patrick's Day this year.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
How many shows have you done so far?
Oh, fuck. No less than 10.
Okay.
I've been out on the grind, pressing a few of the people who host the open mics. Kelsey Dixon from Twin Kegs hooked me up with my recent show in Columbia this past Thursday. And but the first person who ever hooked me up with some stuff was Willie Will.
Nice, Willie Will.
And Dan Cornell's been hooking me up with some shows in Murfreesboro, and I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I've been doing it. It's been great.
That's actually where I saw you from, was Willie Will's show. He's been.
Oh,
doing,
really?
Yeah, he's been doing he's got like 3 shows now or some shit like that, or maybe he doesn't fucking maybe.
I thought you just randomly added me because you were like, oh, he looks like a
You've
comedian.
been scouted, sir.
No,
I've been
dude,
scouted.
Like Facebook is so like when I first started booking for this show, you know, I was doing like Craigslist and shit like that, and just Facebook makes it so easy because you see flyers, and if it's a flyer, you know it's a
But
recent.
you get really interesting people off
Oh,
Craigslist.
I got stories.
I hope to God nobody tried to show their wiener on the microphone from Craigslist, being like, you
Only
guys
in the
want a
after
show?
shows.
So we had this thing. It was almost an epidemic of it. It's called fake guests, where we have people pretending to be something that they weren't. And it's a lot of. It was mainly a couple of comedians, but then we had a couple of solo artists, singer-songwriters, and they would come in. And this one cat, he came in and he had a broken guitar. The headstock was broken on it, right? And he was like, I'm just gonna talk tonight. I'm not gonna be able to play. And I was like, well, we had guitars hanging, acoustic guitars hanging from the ceiling. Like, here's one. And so like he goes, and I swear to God, this was the very first thing he ever wrote in his whole entire life. He kind of did this kind of claw chord on it, and just kind of just half-ass strummed it while he just decided to make up lyrics on the spot. We're on live fucking TV, man. and the very first thing he wanted to do before that, he was like, well, before I do that, I want to rap. I was like, he's a country music artist and everything. And there was this profile with songs and everything. It seemed legitimate. But I guess he was pretending to be this person or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that one lady pretended to be a different lady, too.
So, again,
Yeah.
I won't say her
pretended to be
name.
this other musician. Like, dresses like her, almost looks like her.
But not acting like she was an impersonator.
So-
she thought she was this person.
She claimed to be her.
All right, so, like,
I don't even want to say the name.
we booked this person, and then when this person showed up, it was not the person that I booked. Again, it's weird. I walk into a room, there's someone sitting there, you know, and I have no idea who the fuck this person is, and it's happened time and time again. So I do not do. I look at people, and basically I see who's active. If you're on a flyer, if you're an active band or active comedian, and I can see that within 3 days you're going to play this show or did play this show, then I'm going to hit you up. But I am not getting ran. I don't accept solicitation anymore.
So you already seen me do stuff.
Nope.
Or just saw me with a
Just
flyer?
the fact that you were on Willie Will's show.
All right.
Street cred.
Well, good to know. I'll take down my prostitution ads on Craigslist now.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Seth is filling in for Monty tonight.
What up, y'all?
Good job.
We love to have him. So let's see. Upcoming gigs.
Tomorrow, I have a gig in Murfreesboro at Emerald Heart Cafe and Dispensary. And then September 21st, I have a show at Hank's
Diesal in Tennessee.
Murfreesboro,
Okay.
Tennessee. And October 6th, got a show at Emerald Heart again. And then I'm back here October 14th. I heard you guys do shots here.
So I was about to ask you. Yes. So
Let's do some shots.
we're kind of thrown off because usually my boy usually drinks with me, but he's
I don't have a designated
he
driver
doesn't have a
anymore.
designated driver.
We do
I
not
gotta drive
condone
hours
drinking and
south back
driving.
home.
Yeah, kind of puts a damper on things.
Please pass me a shot cup.
I will pass you a shot cup. Anybody in the band want to do a shot?
At Third Coast Comedy Club last week where I drank an entire pint of bourbon before I got on stage.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
Dude,
I'm
gonna
just
fucking
taking it
practice
easy. Now I'm
yoga
gonna-
and lick that shit off my fucking legs. I swear to God. I did that shit on live.
It's a drunk yoga.
Droga.
Drunk
Droga.
yoga.
Droga.
Hot yoga in here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, upon the revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've been thinking about chasing desire, and chasing desires that feel alive. Always thinking I can't get much higher. Won't get much higher, I chase about. She taps me on the shoulder and beckons me again. Medusa, turn my heart to stone, won't leave me alone. Medusa, with one look of you, I turn to stone, yeah. Ever since I was a young man, I needed relief from my head, from my head. And tossing and turning, feeling the void in my chest. Does it ever get better? Does it ever go away? Well, she taps me on the shoulder and beckons me again. Medusa, turn my heart to stone, won't leave me alone. Medusa, with one look of you, I turn to stone, yeah. Taps me on the shoulder and beckons me again. Medusa, turn my heart to stone, won't leave me alone. Medusa. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, SmirkTv.
Hell yeah.
Not everybody all at once, damn it. Calm down. Calm down, Jesus. Jesus. I'm just one man. How's everybody doing? What's going on? We're just hanging out in the garage. That's all we're doing. We're having a fun time. It's a lit Friday night in Nashville. Shout out to the band. Yeah. I wasn't actually even originally supposed to be on this show. I just came down here to buy shrooms from the drummer. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Rev ran into me. I pulled up. I said, this house looked familiar. He said, you want to hop on this show? I said, I was really going to go home and watch Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat off these shrooms. But fuck it. I'll do some jokes, you know. Y'all think cell phones kind of fucked us up a little bit? Yeah, cell phone, okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I thought that would be this crowd. I could tell this joke. Fuck technology, goddammit. Yeah, I got lost recently. My phone, I had no Wi-Fi and no GPS. Only thing I could do was make a phone call. Called my mom like a bitch. I said, Mom. I said, Mommy, I'm lost. You want to know what this asshole said to me? She said, did you try using a compass? So you want me to die out here, bruh? This is no time for jokes. I'm lost, Mom. Her asking me, did you try using a compass? It's like me asking her, did you try using FaceTime? It's never gonna happen, okay? It's never gonna work. Like if I was in the middle of the woods with only a compass, I'm dead. We call that over. That's game over, you know? I don't even think I'd know what a compass looked like even if I saw it. You know, like if someone put a compass up to me, I'd be like, is that an old Apple Watch? What is this shit? Looks badass. This is a historic. This is what they was fighting for in National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. That's what this is. And yeah, so compasses, you know, and then it's kind of like going to an old gas station, right? When your phone's not working, you know, middle of the woods gas station, you're surprised it's even there. You're like, hey man, how do I get to the highway? And motherfuckers look at you dead serious and say, go northeast. The fuck am I, Christopher Columbus in this bitch? What do you mean northeast? Like, where do I go? No, you just go northeast and follow the mountains. Like, I'm just Lewis and Clark in this motherfucker. Like, what are you supposed to do? And then it's the same type of people that when you ask for the time, hey, what time is it? It's 8:15. Like, don't get cute with me, bitch. No. That's 3:10. Fuck you, okay? Does my voice match my appearance? Never. I like that. I like that. Listen, that is never, not once. I've had this voice since I was 4, okay? I don't know what happened either. Problem is with this voice is people think I can act hard. They think I can be tough. Well, look how small my hands are. I'm a bitch, you know? I have this voice, but I look like a failed Rob D. I look like a miniature fucking Baja Blast bottle in this bitch. Like, I'm not intimidating at all, you know? I do like black girls, though. I do. Yeah, I didn't get this voice by eating white pussy. So, all right, we're having fun. I'm SmirkTv, okay? That was enough, I think. I don't know. We got laughs. That was fun.
All right, man. So what you been doing with yourself since the last time you were here?
Man, you know, how you doing? How you doing, gentlemen? You know, going on the road a little bit. We just did Third Coast. We sold that out, so that was fun. I kind of want to. So Craigslist, bro. I don't know, because I was over there. I'm like, we gotta touch on this topic. You was literally just like, all right, we're gonna do this show. And people were showing up that wasn't who was originally advertised.
Okay, and so also, we were just doing the show as a joke. We weren't even doing it for real.
Okay,
it was like seriously a joke. So we would get people. So one of the craziest dudes, he was gonna come and he had a Jeep Renegade or something with a hard top, and he put a glass box. It was like a long, tall box, and he filled with water. He would climb up in a ladder he would stand on top of it and light his legs on fire like he was Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue.
So that was the gimmick.
No, not even. So then once he got good in burning, he would close his legs in and fall into the water. Yeah. So then, once he got into the water, he would turn himself upside. And it's this fucking cylinder. I don't know how you could do it. So he was turned himself upside down, and on the bottom of the fucking thing is oil paints. So he picks up a canvas, picks up the oil paints, and he's underwater painting. Yeah. So this is how he gets out. He has his friend with a sledgehammer to get up and stand up on top of the hood of the car and smash the bottom of it for where he then fucking comes out of the down the fucking Jeep Renegade into the with all the water, the painting and everything. Gets up, holds up the fucking painting.
Is this the prestige for white trash? Like,
what an entrance! What an entrance!
What level of trailer parking?
He was so mentally ill that booking him was impossible. Right? But then we would have the fake guys. We would have all these people that would come on and they would just. I'm sitting there, it's like, first of all, we were doing this in Lebanon, Tennessee, so it was out there. It was just you're going to come out to somewhere and pretend to be something you're not out in Lebanon, Tennessee, where there's 3 big dudes here that could possibly beat the total fucking shit out of you and make you disappear. Allegedly. This dude has hogs.
This dude has hogs.
Allegedly.
You can disappear.
Don't talk about his penis like that.
My God.
Me and my
More like a chode. Oh, alcohol. Would you like to do a shot?
Let's do a shot. I'll do a shot with you, gentlemen. Let's do it.
Last time I saw you, Smurf, we did a commentary.
That was fun.
I can't remember what movie we watched.
It was a movie about seeing ghosts and shit. There was like a bunch of teenagers in the house.
Oh, yeah,
We were
yeah.
all high and shit. We were,
What was that?
Ate some 2-day-old Little Caesars. We were all fucked up. You know what I mean?
It was fresh. It's fresh, man.
It's always 2 days.
Hot and ready.
Hey, don't knock Little Caesars, man. You go down there and stand in Little Mexico and try to get some pizza with it, and all the little guys want some. They're getting off work and they want their pizza too, man.
to Little Mexico.
To Little Mexico.
I call it Little Caesar Perez.
All right. So what? Yeah, right.
Little Caesar Chavez.
So what are your upcoming gigs? Did I ask you already?
So, September 24th, my boy Mike Drew's doing a taping. I'm going to be featuring on
Nice.
that. It's at Kneecat Studios. Then the next, decent one after October 12th, PV Backyard. Shout out to them. They're at Sonny's. They got a dope show going there. Yeah, those are the 2 most recent ones coming up. So I'll
Good.
leave you with that. Yeah.
Glad to always see all you guys, our locals, being active all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
And finding new venues. I swear they just keep popping up everywhere.
We're doing
man.
Waffle Houses now. Have you done?
Closing down.
Look, you gotta keep it
Have y'all
going.
done a Waffle House yet?
No.
I've seen that though.
I've seen it,
people
yeah.
doing it in the fucking parking lot of the Waffle House.
No, they're doing it inside.
Oh,
Like
they
in a
do it
booth.
inside?
Yeah, like they're
After
doing
3
it in a
o'clock
booth.
in
Well, that's
Waffle House,
just the 3 a.m.
anything
at
can
Waffle
go
House.
down,
That's an
man.
open mic every night. That's,
You don't have to sign up. You just start talking.
Just go in
People
there.
will listen if you're loud enough.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming out and
Absolutely.
everything.
I appreciate
Definitely
it.
hang out.
Yeah.
There's plenty of beer and
Okay.
God knows what else is around here too, man.
Hell yeah.
We
Hell
love
yeah.
you. Stay safe.
Love y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, upon the revelation. Yeah.
When the lights go out, we'll crawl on the ground and find a new way to carry this around. It's strong around your neck and it's strong around mine. Getting harder to hold, but we ain't got the time. See, it's easier just to fall away. It's easier just to lose your faith. Sidewinder, baby, I can't breathe. Loosen your grip, you're squeezing the life out of me. Yeah, me, yeah, yeah. skater pill. You want it easy, you want your thrill. To rise above the ashes, you gotta die inside. Yeah. Well, it's easier just to fall away. It's easier just to lose your faith. Sidewinder, baby, I can't breathe. Loosen your grip, squeezing the life out of me. Yeah, me, yeah. Sidewinder, baby, I can't breathe. Loosen your grip, squeezing the life out of me. Yeah, me. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Sidewinder, baby, I can't breathe. Loosen your grip, squeezing the life out of me. Yeah, me, yeah. Sidewinder, baby, I can't breathe. Loosen your grip. You're squeezing the life out of me, yeah, me, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, new to the show, Dan Fuck'em Cornell.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dan Cornell. I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go Steelers, baby. I know I'm in the wrong fucking room for all that, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, those of you that don't know anything about me, I am a Marine Corps veteran. I've been a construction, thank you. I've been a construction worker in the past, and now I've been in factory work for the last 11 years of my life in one of the biggest factories in the country. So suffice it to say, I'm not the motherfucker you want to put on speakerphone, okay? Like, even if you warn me that you're putting me on speaker, there's a good to fair chance that I'm gonna fucking embarrass you and everybody else in the room. Cool? But like, here's a good example of that. My boss calls me. I'm a quality engineer at an automotive factory, and my boss, who is the quality manager and deals with the big boys, right? He calls me up. He's like, hey man, we're gonna do some headcount cuts, and your people are kind of on the chopping block. The VP said that this is what's gonna happen. I was like, well, the VP's a fucking idiot. And out of speakerphone galaxy, I hear, is that right? What do you do at that point except double down? Right? I'm like, well, I mean, to be honest, I'm your safety net, so if you want to get rid of my people, you can go fuck yourself. I still have a job, somehow. I still have a job. Maybe he appreciates the size of my balls. It's fine. But really, though, to be honest with you guys, I've never given a fuck. Not one day in my life. There's no sense in it. Yeah? Fuck them. I grew up looking like this. It was not fucking easy. Do you hear me? So when I got a chance to get laid, I never turned down anything. I don't care how much older than me you are, what race you are, what religion you are. I don't care. If I go like this and it's still pink, we're good. If I see cottage cheese, I'm gone. See you, bye. But, like, here's the deal. When I was 20-something, I used to love the Cougars, man. Any other Cougar fans in the house? You like sexy older women? Yeah, I love them, man. They're older, they're smarter, they're sexy, they know what they want. But here's the problem with that. I'm 41 years old now. If I want to go cougar hunting, I got to go to the assisted living facility. And at that point, it's much less about cougar hunting and more about having your AED certification and your CNA certificate. Like, you got to make sure you bring her back. And even if you can't, who's she going to tell at that point, right? But no, man, I have been married, man. I've been married for 7 years, and my wife is a total fucking gangster. Like, she's whiter than a bedsheet, but she grew up in J.C. She grew up in Nashville in the bricks. And the fucked up part about that is she's significantly bigger than me, and she's known to fight grown-ass men. So I'm like, I get worried once in a while, man. Because, like, I got a fifth of really good whiskey for my birthday. One year it was a 92 proof Woodford Reserve rye. It tasted so good, it tasted like it was filtered through Shakira's maxi pad. And I'm just like, ha 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 ha. I put this whole bottle down, y'all, in like a couple hours, like 5 hours or something like that. And during the course of these shenanigans, I called my wife a cunt. Oh yeah, gentlemen, let me help you understand something. Never under any circumstances is it wise to call your wife a cunt. She looked at me like Chucky just came to life in the closet, just, what the fuck did you just say to me? And my stupid ass repeated the shit, and she goes, okay, just let me let you in on something, pimp. You got one more time to say that word to me, and you'll be picking the rest of your chainsaw-looking ass teeth up off the floor. How about that one? And gentlemen, that's why I don't drink whiskey anymore. I am performing this show what I like to call Irish sober. Okay? I am Irish, German, and English. I am the apex predator of alcoholics. Okay? Irish sober means that you're still going to fail a breathalyzer test, but you might pass the field sobriety test. Yeah? Like normally when I walk into a bar, it's just, and the bartender sees the little rings popping up in everybody's glasses, and he's like, you know what that is? That full Jeff Goldblum. That's an Irishman right there. That's what that is. Must pour faster. Must pour faster. But in all seriousness, I am performing Irish sober because when I get entirely too shit canned, I fucking forget all my material, and then I'm up here looking like half an idiot, like, well, let me see what. No, we're not doing that shit. If y'all don't know, I am now hosting shows in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm trying to make myself a little bit of something in that area, man. We got nothing. We got like fucking a couple of Chick-fil-A's, and that's the most of our fucking traffic through Murfreesboro right now. There's nothing fucking going on, dude. I'll be damned if I set foot on Chick-fil-A property. I'll light on fire, man. I will spontaneously combust if I walk in that motherfucker. No. Well, the Lord's chicken is for everybody unless you like to put it in the Brown Star. Oh, my God. Do y'all have that one friend that you just look at him and go, were you in a pretty tough car wreck or something? Yeah. I know that everybody has that friend because I am that guy for a lot of people. For me, that guy was a dude named Jerry. All right? Jerry looked like the quintessential, like, 70s, 80s gay pedophile. Like, he had the short, long hair, he had the wire rim glasses, and y'all, I'm not bullshitting you when I tell you this. He would come to work in an automotive factory in dress slacks, gator shoes, and a fucking Hawaiian shirt. This dude walked up to me one day, and he's like, hey, you and me, we're friends, okay? We both like girls. And I looked at him, I was like, motherfucker, I highly doubt that. He looked like he belonged in a panel van on the JV football field going, hey, Jimmy, that was a really good run in the third quarter. I got some yard work I need done. I'll give you $20 to cut my lawn, and I'll do it for $50 if you take your shirt off. Yeah, like he had some fucking, like, bomber pops and milk duds melted in his crotch. Like, you want something sweet? Hey there, paper boy, I got a shiny nickel in my pocket if you want to go get it. But, y'all, I'm just going to come over here and chill for a few minutes. I've been Dan Cornell. Thank you, Rev. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Be safe.
All right. So you say you don't like the whiskey? Because I was about to offer you a shot.
Oh, no, I can still take it.
All right.
I would still like a shot, please, sir.
I'm going to hang out for a minute and let that dissipate from my breath before I come home and see the rhinoceros. She'll knock me the fuck out.
So, big woman, huh?
Huh?
Big woman, huh?
She thick.
Okay.
Hey, man,
Has she ever held you down and you just ain't been able to do shit?
No, I'm the one who holds her
You
down.
speaking from experience, motherfucker?
As of recent.
Dude, I'll get that established.
There you go, sir.
Oh, all right.
Did I,
So
wait a minute.
I
Here.
felt like we hit a spot on the Chick-fil-A there. You just don't like Chick-fil-A?
You know what, man? I don't belong to the Democrat public. I don't belong to the Democrat Party. I don't belong to the Republican Party. I belong to the fucking party. I don't believe that anybody should be able to tell anybody who they can love or what they can do in their own time. And a lot of people that go there or whatever, it just seems like there's some massive division right now, and I'm just not for it. So I'm not going to take part in it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zaxby's tastes way better.
Cheers to no division.
Cheers.
Especially that
To the
long
Divided
division. I
States of
can't handle
embarrassment.
that shit.
Man, like far as Taco Bell goes, every time I go to Taco Bell, it just pisses me off that I could literally go sit down and get some authentic Mexican food for like cheaper.
Literally that.
Like I can go to get a lunch, fajitas.
Yeah.
It'll be real food.
Yeah.
Real fucking food.
It's not
man.
real food at Taco
No, I had a
Bell.
buddy worked there, man. It said on the box, it said grade B beef.
Yeah.
And then
basically what happens when
the
ground
steak
beef
on the box,
shit
he
is
said it
ground
said hybrid steak. So
You
I'm like, what the
fucking
fuck's
hybrid
hybrid steak?
Okay, just to be honest here, Arby's roast beef is like some dangerous, toxic waste shit.
Well, the thing is, the people actually,
Soul and green.
if people actually knew what they were eating when they go to a fast food restaurant, everything is so overly processed.
Yeah,
and then
prepare
you're
your own
eating
meals.
so if you eat anything off if you eat a McChicken, you were eating the byproduct of
That's like
the shit.
that could be
that they're
1,000
making.
You know,
different
Morgan-
pieces
We
of
all
chicken.
still eat hot dogs. What the fuck?
Oh,
are we doing?
I never touched one of those.
So like I've gotten to the point where I won't do a hot dog.
No.
I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. It's just one of those things. Like I'm
He's
50
kosher
now.
now.
I'm not kosher. I
better.
look
He's
it.
better
I look
than hot
Jewish,
dogs.
but
Beef is kosher.
I've gotten to the point where it's just like I'm not gonna do it. It's like I know what it is. It's just like my mind isn't tricking. Like when you're a kid and you're high, you're like a fucking hot dog. With
Oh,
real-
dude, if they ain't got anything else, I'd probably eat hot dogs
We
Yeah.
grew
too.
up poor as fuck. We didn't have a choice. We
So
ate
like,
fucking-
right? I mean,
Yeah.
but now I work for a living, and like I'm not depending on a drug addicted.
I'm sorry,
But-
but you said that the fucking chicken salad in the can was good.
So she got these little lunchable things
It's
in
an
the chicken
MRE,
salad,
bro. It's
and like
a civilian
Hey, don't talk
MRE.
shit on MRE.
it was really tight
Say
that
have
week,
'em.
and I had one of those. And it was just like, all right. So like, obviously I was really fucking hungry, but would I fucking ever buy one of those things?
Bumblebee.
No.
Not supposed
Bumblebee
to.
tuna.
See, I think all those rules go out the window when you go camping, though. I think that's the one place where it's like you break out the shitty meat, you
Fuck
break out the
that.
hot dogs, you just
Fuck
go.
the
Those
horse
rules
meat.
go out
Have you
the
guys
window
actually-
when your paycheck don't hit till Friday and you're broke on Tuesday?
I mean that too. That too.
Have you guys ever been camping before?
Fuck yeah.
I know you have.
I live in the fucking
I know
woods.
you live in the woods. You like, all right.
You camp
lives in
every
a
day,
van.
mother.
Would you consider yourself a
Down
city
by
boy
the
or a
river.
country boy?
I'm kind of in the middle. I grew up in the suburbs, but we were like far enough outside of Atlanta that we definitely weren't.
But you guys were
in the
broke, so
city.
you guys.
Peachtree
Did-
City
did the-
looking
Oh, we weren't.
motherfucker, bro.
Oh, okay.
like,
So you guys
we
camp
weren't-
for a
Talk
reason.
to me like
we
that,
had 6
sir.
kids, so we weren't necessarily comfortable, but we weren't broke because we had
Okay.
6 kids.
Everybody had.
Like camping is like for us. We went camping. It was like our vacation, but it's because we were broke. We weren't going anywhere else. We were going to the woods.
You go
We were
like,
going to disappear in the woods for 7
like
days.
$10, you can have your own little campsite. So, you know.
Go to Mammoth Cave and just camp with all these. There's some freaks up there. I don't know about
Dude,
now.
we went on spring
There's
break
some-
one time
Oh,
and we
still.
refused to get a camping thing, so we went and camped off somewhere else around Percy Priest. Them motherfuckers come and got us by boat in the morning. Like, yeah, heck.
But it's a different lifestyle. Like if you ever like go to like a trailer, if you are ever like traveling and you go to like stop at a trailer park, that night that you spend in that trailer park, if you actually get outside of your RV or trailer, whatever you got, and meet with these people, you are
You
going to
meet
have
all kinds of
Right.
people.
You're going to have the time of your fucking. You're going to have the time of your
I grew
fucking
up
life.
looking like this, and I still got fucking.
Well, a lot's going to be old people, too. Like, that last hurrah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you
Yeah.
remember?
I mean, like,
Those are sad.
senior, elderly. You're not elderly.
You remember about a month ago when we went to Percy Priest and there was like homeless people camping in
So
the
yeah,
woods?
so we have this spot that we would go to, like we used to, and we didn't get to do it this summer. Like at the beginning of the summer, we went out there. It was what we used to do is we would go to Percy Priest Lake, roll a couple of joints, take the dog, and we'd go out there. We'd hang out. We had this nice little spot. Then you go down this path, and you fucking just it opens up into this like this rock area with all these different rocks that go into the water. It's a beautiful little area. we went there at the beginning of this summer, and there's air mattresses all over the place and people's belongings and shit, and all these little encampments.
Baskets of food and
broken glass everywhere, fucking hypodermic needles everywhere. You're like, is this goddamn? It's like, what the fuck is this, California?
Happens when you move them all out of downtown.
But that's the thing, right? We gotta have a place for them, and like, we just can't kick them out. So now they're in the fucking park.
They're in the wilderness.
Yeah.
They just y'all rounded up all the homeless people.
Well, before they were little city parks, like we have over here, a little city park. But then they went ahead and they're kicking them out of there. So now they're actually going to the lake. So now all along the lake, now you have these encampments, and we're just not going to go there. I mean, I'm not going to bitch. I'm not going to say, oh, you guys got to remove them.
Dude, there's a couple
they
little
have
islands.
a place to live.
There's a couple little islands. I want to. Dude, we should go start Bum Island.
I've probably.
Yes. We'll start a little ferry service. They'll always their time and debt.
Shift raft with a sail.
I swear to God, and I'm gonna say this on live, right? I swear to God, the day that I ever don't have to work for a living, I'm gonna start looking into ways to vocationally rehabilitate people who are homeless or who have been to prison or whatever, and bring them back and tell them that there is somebody that really gives a fuck about
So
them.
there are people who are, because of economic decline, there's a lot of people that are on the street, but most of the people that are on the street is mental health.
Yeah.
So these people actually need help. And it's not something that they're a 30-day visit or a 3-month visit to your doctor or therapist or psychiatrist or whoever is going to help. These are people that need help.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's what the halfway homes were for, but you almost need something for.
They don't
that's for
work,
prison,
dude.
but like.
Their rules
Is there no way to?
that it's like
I know there's churches that take.
They're toxic environments, and they're halfway home. Believe me, there are children halfway homes in this area. They have it ever since I was in high school.
Yeah.
It's just.
We really have to do better.
They're violent places. They're toxic places. You have people that have mental health issues. Again, still, it's not going to go away. And when you put a lot of those people in the same house together, just like on the street or
like
anywhere,
gasoline on a bonfire.
you're going to have one person that's going to fucking have a problem with somebody because of some made-up issue. It's not even anything that has anything to do with reality, and you're going to have a fucking fight. Yeah. Someone's going to get knifed. You know, we really need to have facility. We were talking about this before. They used to have like spas and places that they would send people that they would relax and chill out and dissipate from the world around them and actually get their fucking shit straight. Now they either put you in a fucking institution and fucking
or big pharma
or big pharma.
With you guys, like since I've been doing comedy for like 7 months now, and I have not taken one medication. Like I was on 2 different psychiatric medications.
That's good, man.
And since I've been doing comedy, man, it's like therapy. Like the crowd, the feedback that you get, and being able to get up there and like release all of your shit that you've been holding on to all day or all week or whatever. It's like therapy, man.
Well, especially if you have a good set too, and you have that feedback to come back, and like it gives you a little boost.
You said construction worker too, right?
Yes, sir.
That shit ain't fucking easy.
No.
Okay, just for context,
no, but you're a quality engineer, right?
Yeah.
Construction has the highest suicide rate by profession in the USA. Just a little
did
fact.
they surpass dentists or what?
We went a little dark.
Prevention.
We're going darker. So, what's your upcoming gigs?
So tomorrow I actually have a gig in Murfreesboro. Joey mentioned it. We're at Emerald Heart in Murfreesboro. We're doing a benefit for the Tennessee Growers Coalition.
Okay, right on.
No cover at the show, $5 suggested donation. We've got Kyler Finney, Ralphie Rionda, Willie Will, Joey Diesal, Coco Speaks, and I think we're going to have a couple of guests as well. So it should be a really awesome time. It's a cool place. Shout out to Matt Minks and Emerald Heart. So thanks for having us, man.
Well, thank you for coming out, brother, and definitely don't run off, hang out. We usually do an after party, and sometimes we do an after show. So definitely, there's plenty of alcohol.
I'm gonna need you to keep that away from me, sir.
That's fine because there's plenty of beer and vodka and God knows what the fuck else.
My wife, I'm not drinking the whiskey, but one time. Hey, Rev, thank you so much, man, for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank
you, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, upon the revelation.
Woo.
Baby, don't now. Sing me a sad song, I feel the depth of your gravity. I feel so alone now, I need your light to set me free. Baby, don't go now, I feel you breaking right in front of me. But I feel so low now, let me down and lay on me be. Well, I can't find the reason, and I can't find my way. So let me go, yeah, baby. I feel you breaking right in front of me. Well, I can't find the reason, and I can't find my way. So baby, don't go, yeah, baby. I feel you breaking right in front of me, right in front of me. Take me to the river and drown the sin in me. No matter how hard we try, baby, I just can't come clean. Baby, don't go now, 'cause I feel you breaking right in front of me. And I feel so low now, let me down and lay on me be. I can't find the reason, and I can't find my way. So let me go, yeah, baby. I feel you breaking right in front of me. Well, I can't find the reason, and I can't find my way. So baby, don't go, yeah, baby. I feel you breaking right in front of me, right in front of me. Find the reason, and I can't find my way. So let me go without treason. Yeah, you're breaking right in front of me. Well, I can't find the reason, and I can't find my way. So baby, don't go, yeah, baby. I feel you breaking right in front of me, right in front of me. Yeah, right in front of me. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Gentlemen, welcome new to the show, DJ Pagliasotti.
All day he's going, Pagliasotti, I'm gonna do it. And then I get on stage, he goes, fuck, damn it, fuck. It's great, man. This is so much fucking fun. Oh man, Nashville. This is awesome. I've been getting eaten alive like it's fucking, you know. Am I supposed to be over here? Love being here in Nashville. This is dope. I've been getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Jokes on them. I hope they love cocaine. Just kidding. Can't even find weed. No, this is great. I love it. I'm from Mexico. I mean, Phoenix. Never mind. Sorry. Right? It's always some crazy shit going on out there. It's always some crazy shit going on where I have, like, choppers over my house every day. Every day I got some fucking ghetto bird like with their lights on me and shit. It's just frustrating. Like the other day, I heard this noise, and it was like heard this loud bang, and then it goes like, get out, drop that now, give me that, drop that. And I'm like, oh shit, there's a robbery going on. I pop my head outside, and then I see police lights. I'm like, oh, it's legal murder. Never mind. Okay, not as scared. It's fun. I'm just having jokes. We're just having good times. No, I like it. Aliens are real. Aliens are real now. We're cool with that, right? We just move on with our lives like it's nothing. We're just gonna imagine being an alien. What is that? They did though. No, they did. That's where they fucked up. Like, cause imagine being an alien. Like, this is your time to go big. It's like you're hitting the big stage and shit like that. 20 years, you're dropping mixtapes, Roswell, L.A. war shootings. Like, you guys are all over the place and shit like that. These dope little mixtapes. Finally, they're like, yeah, we're gonna drop the album. It's gonna be sick. And they drop the album. Everybody's like, we've heard this shit. I'm over that. And it's just like, fuck, we fucked up. Like, live tour, people, live tour. I don't know. I like, I don't know. I just like smoking weed and seeing dumb shit, you know? Like, the simulation's real, right? That's what we're doing now. We're in the simulation. Fucking dope. Well, if this is like a simulation and we're playing a video game and somebody's playing me right now, they need to fucking quit now. Control, Alt, deletes. I hate this game. Well, it's like, what are you doing? Spending your money on skins? I fucking hate this shirt. It's so dumb. Like, you fucking suck at this game. R1, R2, L1, R2. No, dude, it's fucking. I just smoke a lot of weed and watch a lot of dumb shit on YouTube. You guys ever do that? Watch stupid shit online and shit, right? Yeah, like the other day I took a dab and watched the WNBA. Right? No, it's just, what I learned though is they need to lower that hoop about 6 feet so I can watch, I can watch 6 foot Deborah just posterize a little 5 foot Deborah. Just, oh, fuck, they're just clamping my face, nail trail down the chest. Smells like fish and regret, like a strip club. I don't know. I'm just having a good time. I'm in a relationship. We just actually celebrated our 6-year anniversary. She's trying to make me better as a person, which is great. Like, she wants to start. The big thing she wanted to do was she wanted to go on a walk. That was like the big thing. She's like, let's go for a walk at the park. I was like, no. Sounds terrible. She's like, it's the phrase for the easiest thing to do in the world. Please, can we just go for a walk? I was like, fine, let's do this. And then we went. And during the walk, she was like, hey, while you're out of town, did you, like, fuck any fans? I was like, no, not like I tell you. And then she was just like, oh, well, like, I don't know, just be kind of hot if you did. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing here? She's like, I don't know, like, maybe you, maybe me. So I got irrationally mad, like a man should. And I reacted like a man did and just got angry. So it took me a few days to get over it. And then, like, finally I was like, all right, fine. If you want it, like, maybe, yeah, let's try this. She's like, good. I think I'm spreading my wings more. I'm like, yeah, you are. You're spreading your wings, babe. Got this. She's like, babe, do you want to go for another walk? I'm like, no, Game of Thrones, I fucking don't. Keeping your garden secrets to yourself, please. Yeah, but I just like being in my relationship. We got a cat recently. That's fucking dope. I'm a cat guy now, which is sick. I know a lot of people, I like dogs. You tell a dog no, it means fucking no, stop it. And they're like, oh, fuck, okay. Tell a cat no, it's like scratching your TV. You're like, no, stop it. And fucking, like, no, fucking stop it. So you just grab your fucking sock and you throw it at him. He just goes, ugh, disgusting. It's like, fuck, hate you. I love having a cat, though. It's just like they have double standards. Like, they get to do shit I can't do. Like, real talk. Like middle of the night, the other night, the cat jumps up on the fucking bed, goes in my girlfriend's face and just goes, meow. My girlfriend wakes up, he goes, oh, that's so sweet. I'm like, oh, it's sweet when he does it, but when I do it, it's called obnoxious. Right? That's double standards, isn't it? And then, like, the next day, she's taking a nap on the couch. He jumps up on the couch. He just starts kneading at her chest. Just meow. She just wakes up. She's like, oh, I love that. I'm like, you love it when he does it, but when I do it, it's called sexual harassment. It's double standards. I call total bullshit. They sleep 16 hours out of the day. 16 hours. This cat is taking a nap in a different room. She just walks in there. She's like, so adorable. Like, at him. I'm like, oh, it's adorable when he does it, but when I do it, it's called depression. It's double standards. That's total bullshit. It's hard to make friends. That's why I can't make friends as an adult. It's not my thing. Gotta have activities or hobbies is what white people call them. Do that shit. Gotta go axe throwing or skydiving. What, you want me to have some dude strapped to my back while I jump out of a plane? We're just flying down the adrenaline dump. Now we both got boners. So now we're all off track, just with boners in the air. Now one dude's crying and one dude's coming, and both of them are me? No, I don't want hobbies, man. Girlfriend's like, you gotta have hobbies, DJ. It's good for you. I'm like, babe, I have hobbies. She's like, DJ, cocaine is not a hobby. I was like, you're fucking right. It's a lifestyle, so keep up. I know I like my girlfriend. She's just she's kinkier than me. That's really hard to work with. You know, like when you have, like everybody thinks they want a kinkier girlfriend until they get that kinky girlfriend, and now you're the one crying after sex. She made me feel away. It's crazy because she has to do shit I can't do. We're crossing wires, man. Like, she'll say some shit like, she's like, oh, pull my hair. I'm like, all right, yeah. And then she's like, fish hook me. I'm like, okay. She's spit in my mouth. I'm like, what do I do? I can't do this. It's too much for me. But then she was like, all right, let's take it slow then. Let's go ahead and let's go get some toys. Like, toys are always good for the relationship, right? And I was like, all right, fine, let's do this. She's like, you can pick out the toys. I was like, cool. So I got condoms. I'm taking it slow. But I got the fun one, like the ripped for her pleasure kind, you know. So the one that I grab is the glow-in-the-dark one, right? So I'm excited. I'm a child, so I just go ahead and just smack that shit on. And she's like, well, we got to put underneath a light for 20 minutes, so now I'm just stuck at a lamp like this. Say something dirty. Show me a titty. I'm losing it. But we get ready to go and shit like that, and like she turns off the light, right? And then I just turn at her, and you just see this little glow stick between my legs. Start playing with it, right? She's laughing, you're laughing, I'm laughing, everybody's laughing at me. But then she starts making jokes. She's like, look, it's like Star Wars. I'm like, I know, I'm Anakin. She's like, no, it's more like Baby Yoda. Calm down. I'm just donkey punch. Fuck, man, it's just fun though. I like my girl. She's very like supportive and shit like that, right? Right, babe? Anyways, yeah, supportive. She's not even watching right now. She doesn't care. She's watching Matt Rife. No, it's just funny. Like she got me a glass chessboard. Super dope, right? I'm a nerd. I'm talking about D&D and shit like that. I love like chess. So she got me a glass chessboard, and I'm cleaning the coffee table because I spilled shit all over the coffee table, and then I knock over the king. Top of the king breaks off. Fuck, right? I freak out because I'm a child. Fuck. So I hide it like a child. Fuck. I'm just scared. So a few days goes by, and I'm at an open mic, and my girlfriend calls me. She's like, babe, what the fuck? God damn it, it was so expensive. I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I was cleaning. She's like, no excuses. Now the king looks like a queen. I'm like, I know, and the board looks fabulous. It's three queens on the board. It's fun, though. I don't know, man. Like, life's just been crazy. Like, I got adult depression. Do you guys know what adult depression is? Right? I mean, it just means like you're sad, but you got shit to do today. Like, you know, my apartment's clean and shit like that, but it's only like half clean. Like the other day, like I spilled tea on the left side of my coffee table, so the left side of my coffee table is clean. That's the side that gets clean today. We'll get to the other. I'll spill on the other side at some point. Let's just fuck it. We're doing this side today. It's crazy though. It just depression's a lot like a fedora. Like only one person in the group can have it. Right? Because at that point, you guys are like an emo band. No one wants to hang out with that shit. I use it as an excuse. It's a great excuse. Like, my girl comes home. She's like, babe, you didn't take out the trash. I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. It was the depression. Like, it was so much for me. She's like, no, it's okay. I'll take out the trash. I'm like, fuck yeah, back to video games. And so, like, it's a great excuse. Like, the next day, she comes home. She's like, babe, you didn't do the fucking dishes. I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. It's the depression. I can't do it too much. And she's like, no, I'll do the dishes. It's fine. I'm like, fuck yeah. The next day she comes home, she's like, DJ, you fucked my sister? I was like, I was so sad. She understood. She gets it. It's fucking dumb. I say some dumb shit sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny, though. No, she's helping me through, like, because I just turned 30. So, like, I'm learning a lot of shit. Like, debt doesn't really matter. It's not a real thing. And I found the hack to it all is you get a girlfriend. It's only step 1. Step 2 is have her open up your mail. Step 3 is for her to put everything that you owe on a whiteboard, right? So then, like, I come home, and then I grab, like, a rag, and then I go to the whiteboard, and I go, whoo. Doesn't exist. Anything that gets put up and taken down by a cum rag, I just don't take too serious, you know? She wrote that joke. You can make those eyebrows. that was her calling, dude. It's great, isn't it? But no. OnlyFans, that's like a whole thing. I love that. That's cool. I support that shit. I support sex work. I'm all about you guys. Show that shit. You guys want to treat it like a business? I'll treat it like a business. So like sometimes I'll message them and just be like, oh, what's like the menu like? What do you have going on? And then like I'll ask like deep questions too. Like, oh, we do anal and like maybe $20 for videos and this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, with the anal, are you using like clear dildos? Are they like really long ones? I'm getting all this detail and they're like, okay, so yeah, it's this, that, and the other. Are you looking to book? And I'm like, no, not right now. I'm just taking quotes. I'll come back to you soon. I'm just working out the numbers right now. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. Are we cool with dark jokes? Is this a place for dark jokes? All right, I'll do one of them and then we'll read the room from there. I like being a comic because I get to hang out with a lot of like my comic buddies. We're fucking stupid together. We make really dumb jokes. Like my buddy, he saw my nerd lanyard. It has a nerd all over the place. He looked at it and he goes, dude, they need to make a new Revenge of the Nerds. I was like, they did. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, it's called Columbine. So everybody wants to hear the dark jokes, right? Just gonna be weird when it's 2044 and we have to deal with high school reunion shootings. And the jocks are shooting the nerds. The fuck do we do here? The simulation is broken, is what I'm saying. It's fucking dumb. All right, we'll end it on that one. I'll end the dark jokes right there, man. That was. Are we good? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we're gonna have my time right there, guys. My name's DJ Pagliasotti. Thank you so much in Nashville for having me. This has been fucking great.
Shot with us.
I would love to do a shot with you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Heading straight to an airplane.
It'll be you
after
guy.
This,
So I actually met DJ yesterday.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot.
He thought that the show was yesterday. So instead we went and had Chinese.
Nice. Oh, you take him to the good one?
We took him to the good one.
Good one.
In the hood.
He likes you.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you know.
I didn't know there was a brothel near here.
It's under the
They just
bridge.
shut them all down, unfortunately.
On Murfreesboro Pike, allegedly.
Yeah, we got hella high, and we went to the Chinese buffet.
I assumed you ate food.
And we did eat food. I always eat, man. Look, hey, I'm getting this motherfucker didn't eat shit. This motherfucker didn't eat shit. I'm eating for all three of them.
Y'all didn't do one plate?
I look like an Auschwitz victim. All right, I eat what I can. All right, I look like a heavy welter. I look like the welterweight.
To Auschwitz.
Only rice for me, sir.
It's fucking terrible. This is great. Thank you for
Well, I found you quite hilarious, man. I like to also say this band, Up on a Revolution, is pretty fucking badass, too, man. I'm really digging you guys' sound.
Yeah, we'll get to them here in a second. I really want to ask them some questions. I really dig their sound.
Good. I want to hear from these guys.
So did I mention that DJ was from Phoenix, Arizona?
Have you guys ever like hit on a chick at a bar and then hit on their friend first? That's kind of what it felt like right there. You guys are just hitting on my friend first, and then you guys start talking to me.
It's called negging.
We're getting
Thank you, better.
sweet.
Bugs Bunny invented that shit. Okay, let's fucking. No, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
So tell us what got you into comedy.
I did hip hop for like 6 years. Well, I was a high school athlete, and then I found drugs, and then
what was your sport?
All of them. I did football, soccer, lacrosse, basketball. I was the captain. Like I was.
Believe it or not, he used to have muscles.
Yeah, no, I did. I was 160 pounds. I was a big boy, and then I came here and found cocaine, and I was like, hey, this is more fun, and so is music. So I did hip hop. I did shows like Afro Man, Juicy J, just like
nice,
fun shit like that. And then it's expensive. It's very expensive.
So did you rap or?
I was a rapper. If you look up like freelance Tempe on YouTube, it's all there. But that's old me. And then I met my girl, and then I kind of just stepped away from hip hop and shit. But her and we loved comedy. Like we watched comedy before we got together and shit like that. So we started watching comedy more, and then we started writing bits. And I did a couple open mics, and after my first one, I got booked. So just kind of got hooked from there.
There you go.
Who booked you first?
This club called JP's Comedy Club. We're not gonna get into the tea right now. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was a great confidence booster. It put me at least on the map of getting booked other places, which was great. So, yeah.
What's your?
How long have you been doing it?
2.5, 3 years ish. About getting to 3 years. So.
Did you start in Arizona or did you start here?
It's Arizona. I've never been here before. This is my first time here. And
so how long have you actually been in Tennessee?
I started Thursday, and it's been a fucking roller coaster since.
Hell yeah.
Tell us about it.
You guys don't want to hear about it. It's been
what?
fucking
We're asking.
I mean, yeah. So I land at like 3 o'clock, 3:30. Uber, head to my room or head to my hotel. Lost my debit card in my layover in Houston. So I get to the hotel, already paid for it though. So I'm like, it's all good. Like I just gotta show my ID. He's like, oh, we still need the debit card. Fucking don't have the debit card. So yeah, so don't have it. They kick me out. They're like, hey, if you don't have your debit card, you need to get out. You're trespassing. So I'm walking through like Pikewood or whatever the hell I was at. And
Dickerson Pike.
yeah, Dickerson Pike. So I'm walking around Dickerson Pike with an R2D2 luggage bag and a fucking backpack, fucking almost on the tears of having a panic attack and shit like that. And so I'm just trying to find a room. Go to the Days Inn and I explain my entire situation. And the dude that was there, some old like Hindu dude, and he's like, if you can get your girl on the phone to FaceTime, we can use her card. I'm like, let's go. Oh, Cash App is down too, so I can't make a charge over like $80. So I'm like, I just need a night. Just put it on this card. We FaceTime. It all works out. I go into my room, do the show out in Cambria, and while I'm out there, it was just chaos, everything, and so I can't get a ride home. Cambria at 11 o'clock at night has no Ubers.
Yeah.
So I am sitting here panicking again, trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to get an hour to my hotel. I put in the order. It doesn't go through. I sit there and wait. Somebody calls me and goes, hey, I'm outside. Do you want your ride to Nashville? I'm like, if it's out of your way. She's like, I'm going to Nashville. I'm like, I'll be out there in 2 minutes. So I fucking pay my tab and I get the fuck out. Go to my hotel room. And then the next day, just chilling. And then today, as I'm chilling, I wake up to a bed bug. So I go and ask for my extension. I'm like, hey, can I pay like $80 and I can stay till like 3 or 4? They're like, yeah, you can do that. So I do that. I come back again later, like 2 hours later, and there's somebody else there. And then I'm like, hey, just so you guys know, there's a bed bug in this room. They're like, no, you scammer, you scam. And I'm like, what? No. He's like, I call cops. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm gonna pack my shit. I'll leave. Fuck everything. And so I fucking pretty much leave and shit. And then as I'm waiting for my Uber to go to a library, I'm just gonna go to a library and wait because they said they'd pick me up. Thank you guys so much for picking me up. Like they have been my saviors this entire trip. You have no idea. So I go to a library to wait to get picked up, and then it's just me and like 4 homeless people just fucking watching tablets and shit like that, dude. It was wild. I never felt so at home. So yeah, and then I came here and hung out with you guys, and I had this great time. So yeah, Nashville's been great, dude. I've been loving it the entire time.
Well, good. What's your upcoming gigs?
Upcoming gigs, I'm headlining in Peoria at 444 Bar. It's called I'm actually shooting my special there. It's called The Dirty 30. And,
Peoria, Illinois?
Peoria, Arizona.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I thought Illinois too. I was like,
sorry. Yeah,
me too.
For my AZ fans, Peoria, Arizona. I'm going to be doing the 44 Bar. I'm headlining November 17th. It's going to be shot as a special, so the more people that can come out, the better and shit like that. Excited.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
So some of these jokes, some other jokes you guys didn't hear and shit like that. So some crowd work as well.
Well, we appreciate you coming out, especially from all the way from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, I've had the greatest time hanging out with you guys.
I think that's the farthest on record.
So far, we've had a couple of. We've had San Francisco, last week.
We're going to cut him short on that.
I mean, I'll take second place. I'm fine with that.
Second place.
Cool. I'll take second place. Guys, thank you so much.
DJ, thank you for coming out. We hope you have fun. Don't run off. Definitely don't run off. Definitely hang out.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, upon the revelation.
Yeah.
We can ruin the night with the cold are true. Pieces I used to fear have come loose and I'm glue. Well, I'm down and getting down, so let all the sparks fly. You give away yours, and I'll give away mine. It feels like we keep on feeding the fire, letting go by holding on. Still slaves to the powers higher. Love on, dun, 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 dun. Can you feel it burning? place, stuck in the shadows of hell. Sometimes the sun hides, but it never dies on itself. Well, I know beautiful things, and they don't always shine. You give away yours, and I'll give away mine. It feels like we keep on feeding the fire, letting go by holding on. Still slaves to the powers higher. Love undone, undone, undone. Can you feel it burning? No. Night clothes just a little broken. A mercury rising, this door still open. We'll begin again, and we're not finished yet. We're still learning, we're still learning. The fire, letting go by holding on. Still slaves to the powers higher. Love undone, undone, undone. Can you feel it burning on? Hey, yeah, baby. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, returning champ, John Datoy.
Yeah, Johnny Boy. I didn't finish my cigarette, so I'm doing the Dave Chappelle thing. All right. We're doing it. All right. Give it up for Upon the Revelation, guys. You guys are these guys are rock, dude. I love your voice, by the way. Good stuff. Yeah, man. I got married. This is kind of cool. Got married. Yeah. Pretty cool. I was with my my wife for about 2 years before we got married. Before that, I was in a relationship for 10 years. And, yeah, it all ended when I realized she had different priorities. She was like, asked me for Christmas, hey, you know, John, for Christmas, I want you to stop doing comedy. I want you to stop talking back to me and pay for everything. And she asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I was like, I want a new girlfriend. That's, and I got one. She said something that was super weird to me right before when we like broke up. I broke up with her. She was like, good luck finding someone who's shorter than you. I'm like, and she was only like 5'3". I'm like, there's no women that are less than 5'3". There's like 3 TLC shows about women who are less than 5 feet, quite frankly. So, my wife though, she's a comedian, so she likes comedy. She's 4'9", and yeah, she's dope. So I think that I won that breakup. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty sad that Jimmy Buffett died, right? Yeah, I didn't know a lot about Jimmy Buffett, but a lot of my friends were really upset, especially white friends here in the South. I tried to understand the way that I saw it is, and how they felt is probably how I felt when I found out Crazy Rich Asians wasn't nominated for an Oscar. I was like, that's a big bummer. That's should have been. I have a cat. She's nice. She's a black cat. Yep. here's the thing. Like I have her as a pet. I just realized the other day a pet is an animal or something that you don't think tastes very good. So in that regard, so I also have pet fruit. All right, that's a dumb joke, but I wanted to do that one here. I just want to get that one out of the way. Exactly. All right, this is going to be a risk, but I'm going to take it here. I think, like, there's a lot of racial problems in America. A lot of people, my friend told me that we need to fuck our way out of racism. I also think we should just, like, I read something online that, like, if people name something traditionally, like, African-American names, like, they have less chance of getting a job or getting to college. I think we should all just start naming our kids traditionally black names, because eventually the new Tiandre is going to be the Miles Hollingsworth III. We're going to be like, you're going to see that on a list and be like, fuck, this guy probably rocks. All right. Cool. I went to an Asian massage parlor the other day. Pretty good. Oh, boy. Yeah, married man going Asian. She asked me the very classic question if I wanted a happy ending. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I got the massage, and at the very end, she paid off my student loans. So it was a very happy ending. So I have credit card debt. Maybe I'll go back again. All right. So stupid. I don't know. The one thing my wife is insecure about, she doesn't like strip clubs or like anything like that. We don't go to Hooters. I learned what Twin Peaks was. I'm not originally from here. I moved down here. Guys got Twin Peaks, and then she was like trying to like. I heard Twin Peaks is just like a little bit more risque than Hooters because they have laundry day, and I'm like, I think you mean lingerie day, but But I am gonna make her believe it's laundry day. Like I just take all our dirty laundry and like yeah, they like clean it for you. Where is this place? Exactly. Just come home. She's like, why were you gone for 9 hours? Like, look, those ladies work really hard to, it's not easy to clean this comforter. So you wanted a clean bathroom. All right. That makes no sense. Oh, man. I didn't, we'll talk about gay people next. Here's the thing. I didn't learn what gay meant until I was 14, but I heard the word for the first time when I was 8 years old. My parents called me into the living room. They're like, John, your uncle's gay. That was the whole conversation. They didn't explain what that meant. They thought he'll figure it out. That's what they thought. And all I had to go off was what my uncle did. My uncle owned his own construction company, so he was like very well off, and he just like he didn't let anyone tell him what to do. So I honestly thought that gay for like 6 years meant self-sufficient. Then I got into middle school, and I went through a phase where I really liked the band Queen, and then one of my classmates is like, the lead singer was gay, right? I'm like, I mean, honestly, they all have mansions, and they sell at stadiums. I bet they're all pretty gay when you think about it. There's like, no, it means they like our men. I'm like, oh. And all this time I thought you guys thought my fedora looked really cool. All right. So, all right. That's fun. Let's see here. Okay, I'll do this one. I've been trying to lean off of Lexapro, and I tell that joke because a lot of people know what that is, especially in the music industry, because music is an outlet of self-expression. So like sometimes we need that extra medical thing. I did that thing, and this lady in the crowd was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's cool. Congratulations, number one. You have a very stable life that you don't know what that is." When I tried winning it off the first time, I was in the midst of I worked as a salesman, and I was trying to sell something. And the thing I was trying to sell was I worked for an adult sex toy company. It was really great. And I was trying to tell this big sex toy distributor why we would be the best option for their sex toy needs, And then I didn't know that one of the side effects of Lexapro is you cry sometimes just because you're super emotional. Your emotions are up here and then they're down here. There's no middle until the very end. It's like God's joke. But anyways, so I was giving this presentation. It was for Hitachi, by the way. Hitachi, they make the magic wand. It's a vibrator. And during this presentation, I just started crying. And I was in front of 15 Japanese men. And and the whole time they're just looking at me. They're not judging me. I'm maybe they don't notice. I'm just going to finish the presentation. So I finished the presentation. I asked my coworker, what did you guys all think? And she was and she said literally, honestly, John, we thought you were really passionate about the adult sex toy industry. So yeah. Oh man. About 2 months later, they sent us a different version. Hitachi, the engineering guys, a drawing of the new magic wand, and I was like, "What is this?" And then my boss was like, "It's an adult sex toy." And then this is one of my times where I'm not really proud that I do comedy because I was like, I mean, Janet, honestly, isn't that the only type of sex toy? If we're thinking about it, be really bad if there's another type of sex toy out there. And then I worked at Applebee's next week, so fun time, pretty fun time. Nate Jackson's here; he's pretty cool. I like doing comedy; it's a fun time. The thing about comedy that's interesting, though, is that when you start out doing comedy, I imagine that it's like music, too. When you first start doing shows, people were like, we're going to come to every single show. We'll be there. And then, like, you do, like, 10 of them or whatever, and then, like, it just the numbers sometimes go up and down, up and down. I imagine it's a lot like my sex life when I do comedy shows. Because, like, when someone tells me they're coming, they're usually lying to me. So, all right. I think that's going to be my time. So thank you so much, guys. You guys are great. I love you.
This one's called The Bottom, y'all. There's a moment before the rock hits the bottom, where the pain goes away and your problems seem forgotten. When time stands still, it's easy to acknowledge the pain I feel every time I hit the bottom. Well, I can't feel anything again. Gone and done it. I took everything I can. This song I sing forever, my friend, and I can't feel anything There's a warning for more, and it comes from the bottom, higher than before, and the fall is forgotten when the wind falls still, and you feel yourself falling. The pain I feel every time I hit the bottom. Well, I can't feel anything again. Gone and done it. I took everything I can. This song I sing forever, my friend, and I can't feel anything for the fall. Is this the end? Answer the call. Crash or ascend. Brace for the fall. Is this the end? Answer the call. Crash or ascend. Hell yeah.
Lead lips.
How y'all doing? Man. You know, I sucked a dick once for video games. For video games. You might call it molestation because I was 7, but the fact still remains. I don't know. It's an oldie goodie goodie. I like it. Man, I think if Jesus Christ, right? His last words, I think his last words, they were, ain't got to do shit but stay black and die. I think he's highly disappointed right now. What with, like, the staying black thing? He definitely died. I saw a baby on a seesaw once. I had no idea saws could float. Man, I don't know if you guys ever worked in a kitchen or anything. But like at the end of the night, you gotta mop, right? And I think they should change the name of Pine Sol to Puss Be Gone. You get the pussy smell right out the bathroom, boy. I tell you what, it's like 50, 60, 70 pussies go in there a day, bro. It's strong. I know y'all. I never knew why women like hovered. She can smell how many pussies been in there since she got to that toilet. It's been like 30 pussies today. Fuck it. Man, pussy grab you by the nose. Hey, y'all miss Donald Trump's America? I miss Donald Trump's America, bro. Bro, y'all can talk shit, but like when Donald Trump was in office, right? I knew who my enemies were. A guy with the red fucking hat. Like, just fucking, don't trust him. Tiki torch, got it. Don't trust him. Fucking Hawaiian shirts. I don't know. You know, but now, like, I mean, like, it was easy to tell, like, who to punch in the face. Like, when Donald Trump was in office, like, we were, like, punch Nazis in the fucking face. We said that. We saw it. Like, it happened, like, several times. People were punching Nazis in the face. But now, like, I gotta ask what pronoun you are before, like, this is, like, a lot of red tape. A lot of red tape before you can punch a fucking Nazi in the face now. Like, fuck. Excuse me, sir, ma'am, they. Can I punch you? You're offending me. I don't know if I have to ask one of my friends to do it. Fuck. It's fucking confusing, man. Like, you know, like, I knew, like, when I get pulled over, I might get shot, right? But now, fucking, it's like, I don't know. I feel like when Donald Trump was in office, like, sure, church shootings were up, but school shootings were down. Like, kids knew how to fucking express themselves. Like, fucking, they weren't fucking afraid and shit. And like, they're too afraid to express themselves, and it bottles up. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you just punched me in the face. And then it bottles up, and then fucking one day they shoot every fucking body, not just the fucking kids. Punch them in the face. Nah, everybody's got to get it. Because y'all motherfuckers let this shit happen. Y'all ain't say nothing to him. I've been being nice. Fuck. Nah. Fucking back in the fucking Trump days, fucking when I was a kid, there was all sorts of nigger cunts going around school, bro. You could hear the worst shit. All right. Remember this oldie but a goodie? Fucking woman chained to fucking kitchen stoves. I don't remember the joke, but it was terrible, but we said it in the 2000s. You can't say that now in the 2023s. Can't tell dead baby jokes now in 2023s. I did a great one, didn't I? I love it. Everyone passed that around like one dead baby nailed to 10 trees. Come on. Had to come back with an oldie but a goodie, with the oldie but the goodie. I don't know, man. I miss Donald Trump, man. I was like excited. I was like, oh, race war. I can understand that. But then they're like, we got to get this guy out of office. Fucking put a bio weapon out there. I don't know. everybody caught the COVID. Everybody had to go inside for fucking 3 years. We forgot all about all this shit that we were like mad about before it too. We don't fucking think about none of that shit. We got $30,000 and we was good. I'm still, You didn't get no PPP? No, I'm just playing. I ain't getting no PPP either, but I know people who did. Snitching on people, bro. All right. Yeah, you got $30,000. Everybody got $30,000 through someone or another, probably. I don't know. Life goes on. How about our band tonight, man? Yeah. These guys are fucking awesome. I like metal. I don't know. There's a guy who's here tonight. He had a fucking hymn shirt on. You guys remember Jackass before it was Jackass? Oh, he said the right words. He knows. Fuck yeah. CKY2K, kids. If you want to know what ridiculous was before it was ridiculous, watch that. And that's not to children. It's just to children. Around 13, 14, 15. In the good years, man. Have some fun. Fuck your parents. I don't know. Smoke a cigarette. I was about 12 when I started. It's okay. My grandma said the same thing. It's fine. It's been going on for hundreds of years. It's fine. I'm a Republican in, like, social ways. Be yourself, people, all right? But I'm also Democratic and, like, don't fucking do that. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. So it's hard to care whether Trump or Biden's in office, but I miss Trump. I miss knowing who my enemies were. I just miss walking down the street, like, being like, he's a skinhead. I'm going to go over here, not, like, fucking, I don't want to offend anybody. Fuck, that sucks. Fuck. I gotta sit down now. I just accidentally did jokes from someone else.
Does the band know any Led Zeppelin?
Individually, yeah. No, I know every Led Zeppelin song.
Yeah, he sang with a band one night. It was actually quite incredible.
Hey, so how have you been? Actually, you've had an interesting time since the last time that you've been on here.
Oh man, I got my mouth broken.
Yeah, yeah. So you're looking good though. You got your teeth fixed.
No.
Man.
Still broken.
You look like Iron Man. Yeah.
I don't have enough money to get fixed. I could sue the guy. I need to.
You think it's worth it? You might break it again.
I have like a month or 3 to go before like.
Well, you have like a year, I think.
Yeah, and I can still get the paperwork in. I just haven't. I'm fucking lazy.
Fair.
Also, I don't know.
So what have you been doing with yourself, man?
I'm living.
Been doing shows?
Yeah.
All right.
I was on the Linked Up podcast. You guys know about that one? It's Memphis based. It's cool. I like those guys, Raul and.
Called Linked Up.
Yeah, it's called Linked Up.
Would you like to do a shot?
Of course.
Right.
Of marijuana? No. I have my cigarette out at some point.
So we went up to Illinois, me and KRASH, and we checked out the dispensaries and shit like that. And it's nice to see that there's more and more states that are opening up to the idea of legalization recreationally. Anyway,
we're getting there.
I don't know, man. I think Kentucky would have to go first before we do, right? You guys think so?
I feel like it'll be Kentucky, then Tennessee.
I want to have an argument tonight. That's what I think. All right.
Uh-oh.
Memphis should be the capital of West Tennessee.
You think West
Tennessee? It is the capital of West Tennessee.
Yeah.
To
You
Memphis.
think West Tennessee's going to be the 51st state?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Technically, no, it shouldn't be the 51st state. First of all, Puerto Rico is a state. God damn it, don't say that.
What's the lease up on Puerto Rico?
Huh?
Anybody know?
When's the lease?
No, isn't it like a lease?
I think
They're not a state. We're
no,
leasing
they're
there.
They're not a state. They're a
No, they're a
territory.
fucking territory. So is Guam. People
we got a few of
should
those.
know these things. I should not say these things.
You're not here to educate.
Yeah, shot in the fucking head. I'm 33 years old. This is when I shouldn't say these things. You know when Jesus got shot in the fucking head?
Was he 33?
He was fucking 33.
Yeah. I thought he was part of the 27 club.
Nah, he's part of the special 30 club. Like
33.
Yeah, it's like him, Malcolm X, fucking. I think Huey P. Newton might have been 33. They were like 33 or 36. Like
Yeah, it's got a lot of numerology to it.
There's weird, some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones was 33.
I don't know, was he?
Nah. They didn't all
Throw
drink
some
the
shit out
Kool-Aid.
there.
There was a
Jim
lot
Jones
of
killed
bullshit.
27 people at least. I don't know.
Yeah, quite more than that.
That's terrible.
So
Where did I put? Can I get that ashtray?
There is an ashtray
This isn't
somewhere.
even a thing.
What's your upcoming gigs?
I have nothing.
Right on.
I just
It's the highlight of my year, man.
I made some music with my little brother.
What kind of music?
It's some hip hop. You guys want to hear it? It's
Sure.
fucking cool.
Right on.
Yeah, give us a 30-second sample.
It's all right. So I recorded it on my phone so far because I haven't gotten in the studio yet because I'm lazy. But it's dope. It's dope. I got good recording equipment even with my phone. I like this one. This one's cool. It's called Could've, Would've, Should've. Can you guys like plug it in? Do I just have to do this?
We're not that high tech.
That'd be fine right there.
I'm like a child. This is you guys might notice this tag in a second. Because if you're from Nashville, he's like he works around here. Maybe that.
Should've protected my soul on a couple different ways. Would've done it different if I seen a better way. Would've done it different if
Maybe
I
that,
seen
huh?
a better play. Would've got the money in a couple different ways. Should've protected my soul on a couple
I feel like
ways. Would've done it different.
I feel like walking through.
You got Santana making an appearance in the background. It's like Santana. Good time.
Friends and women later, and you change the way you do things. Can't always change the way you view things.
Now, is that you right there?
This is me spitting balls.
Right on.
Oh.
Make time to take
My little brother made this beat. His name's V8 Slash. He works out here in Memphis or Nashville. That's where I am. Oh yeah, we were gonna have an argument. Fuck this song.
Yeah, argument time.
Argument time. That's not out yet. You guys can't hear it anyway.
Yeah. You're not allowed to listen.
Yeah, what am I doing? Memphis is the capital of West Tennessee. We're gonna like take over parts of Arkansas, cause like
Good.
like probably all the way to fucking like the Springs. They can have their Springs. Nah, that's us. Nah.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking
deserve
school we
those
got.
Springs.
It's ours. Yeah, we got that too. That's us. Like all the way from Jaxon to the Springs. Kentucky can stay Kentucky because I'm afraid of them. Probably that little piece of Missouri. That's us. Fuck that. That's West Tennessee. And then like down to Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Cause that's basically a little baby Memphis.
So like Jackson, Tennessee to Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, Jackson, Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi.
like
That
that.
line.
That's a good.
That's a good line right there,
I like
right?
that, yeah.
That's a good line. And then like over to what's them springs called? Where the
Hot Springs.
Hot Springs. Yeah, them's ours.
There you go.
Them's ours. Arkansas is not even. They named their shit Arkansas.
Yeah, because it's our Kansas, bitch.
Yeah, no, it's our Tennessee. It's West Tennessee. That's us. And then we got all the way that little piece of Missouri right there.
but not Kentucky. Y'all.
Fuck him.
No. Excuse him. Kentucky.
So you should come out.
There's only 2 ways in and out of Kentucky from Tennessee, bro. You know why?
Why?
Racism.
I don't disagree with you.
All right, so Kentucky, you stay Kentucky. I will stay out of Kentucky. I promise. I go around Kentucky every time. Promise you, bro. Every time.
See, that could be a big arch around, man.
I live in Des Moines, Iowa, and I go through Missouri all day. Kentucky is not the way we go. If I gotta go to Chicago, you know which way I'm going? Through goddamn Missouri and Kansas City. I'm not going through Kentucky.
See, I would be more scared going through Missouri than I would through like Kentucky's just like
There's
a straight
like 5
shot,
people
bro.
in Missouri, bro. You just gotta look ahead, and it's flat as fuck. Just look. Just fucking be aware
You can see 'em
and
coming.
slow down. Be aware. Slow the fuck down. Hey, Hannibal, Missouri, don't fucking speed through there. Just fucking slow down. Get something to eat. Go shopping. They
In
like
Missouri?
that. Yeah, go.
No.
Missouri leaves you alone if you show them the money.
I
That's
would
why they
walk
call it
around
show
Memphis.
state.
I would walk around
Leave it
Memphis
alone.
before I'd walk around Missouri.
I will go to Missouri. I will go to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu clinic in Missouri. Because once I spent the money, they don't give a fuck about what I do there. All right. I like Hannibal, Missouri. Yeah. I was in a play once. It was about
Hannibal,
it was about
Missouri.
Huck Finn.
Huck Finn.
Huck Finn. You
I
kind of
think
look
I-
like Huck Finn.
I think I played. What's the author's name? I think
Mark
I played
Twain.
Twain. No, I didn't play Mark Twain. I played his alter ego actually, that he wrote under
Don't
some
say it.
other
Don't
shit.
say it.
What's his name? Oh fuck,
Oh, Samuel Clemens?
Clemens.
Yeah.
I played Clemens. Yeah, fuck yeah, that was fucking cool. That's a cool thing. Cause Des Moines, Iowa has fucking culture, bro. In their schools. What's fucking Nashville and what's Nashville got? All right, what's Nashville done for Memphis? What's Nashville got?
Oprah?
Since Nashville's the capital of this bitch. And there's the argument. Since Nashville's the capital of this bitch, what we got over here in the corner? Why are we in the corner? We make all the money.
Nobody
we
puts
in the
baby in
corner,
the
bro. We make all the money. We in the fucking corner. It's hot in the corner. You know how hot it is in that corner? You know how humid it is in that? I say humid that way because I'm from Memphis. Humid. It don't get humid in Nashville.
No,
and
it
y'all
does.
got that fake ass in
Oh, it gets real humid.
looking like our
I got
bridge and
swamp ass
shit.
every day.
When you drive into Nashville. Look, we got one too. Fuck you. Fuck you. I was born in Nashville. You know that? Fuck Nashville.
Okay.
TSU's cool because it's a HBCU, but fuck the rest of it. It was made by railroadmen and oilmen who didn't give a fuck about this country and were just trying to pretend to give back. And they still make money to this day off of those same universities.
Preach it.
Which is fucking cool.
Facts.
Like, from a businessman standpoint, that's fucking cool, bro. That's fucking like, yo, you got your family set, sir.
Spitting
I
straight
want
facts
that
over
shit.
here.
Yeah.
I want that shit. I want to be a monopolizer. Let's go, Coke! No, I'm sorry.
Vanderbilt.
Ming Dynasty.
Yo!
Bill Gates.
Let's sell some Coke!
Okay.
Bill Clinton.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Freddy.
Yo, Bill Clinton was
When Bill Clinton was governor of Arkansas,
selling children
that's
on
where the cocaine
Wayfair,
went.
guys. Stop it.
we spitting
You're
facts
not
tonight.
selling children
Fuck that.
on the Wayfair.
Yeah, there's a bunch of children missing in Hawaii. We was talking about the dudes last week, the direct energy weapons that took them out.
I think when Donald Trump was here, right, we knew when the children were getting snatched. Like, they were in Texas, We were snatching them. They were raping them. Whatever.
We wasn't snatching. I don't know who we.
It was us. It was the U.S. You are us.
No, I'm not part of that.
Don't separate yourself from. All right,
I'm gonna separate myself.
Separate yourself from whites, but you cannot separate yourself from the United States of America unless you're a goddamn conspirator.
Truth seeker.
All right, we're no conspirators. We're goddamn Americans, and I know the truth of my country. We had them babies down there, and them boys was doing them things.
In Texas?
It happened to me. Me too.
Oh.
It was my first joke.
Freddie,
it's true.
We love
Who
you.
cares?
Thank you for coming
good,
out.
You guys have a good night.
But please don't rush off. Hang out. There's plenty of everything.
I'm gonna be. If you guys want to, can I play your drum set later?
No
I
one.
don't see that happening.
No one touch it.
Like before you guys get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, motherfucking upon the revelation.
Yeah.
Pull me in and dress the armor. Draw me out the carve me to cover. Turn my head when you say my name. And twist and bleed when you walk away. Bring me up, then watch me fall. Or shoot me down with one more last call. And turn my head with your gravity. Twist and bleed, ripping away my sin. A magnetic kryptonite. Hold my soul, my senses change. Still me torn side by side. Yeah, yeah, magnetic kryptonite. Yeah, drag me close with your silent spell. Cast me out while I'm waiting here. Turn my head, hypnotize my head. Twist and bleed until you're perfect pain. Yeah, a magnetic kryptonite. Hold my soul. My senses change. Still me torn side by side. Yeah, yeah, magnetic kryptonite. Yeah, you hold the glass like you hold me. Always strong, but always weak. Always a hero with the arrow. Don't you run, you know I follow through the fire and tomorrow. You and me in this jaded sea. A magnet. my senses change. Still me torn side by side. But yeah, magnetic kryptonite. Yeah.
Thank you.
What? Okay. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing it, huh? Hell yeah, we're doing it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Hell yeah. Y'all look like some, what is it, Bill O'Reilly listeners? Y'all don't commit sexual assault? That's not y'all? No? No, y'all don't have the money to. That's all why. Now, y'all ever go down to eat some pussy? And you're like, damn, this pussy got dandruff? And you're like, oh no, that's just toilet paper. You're trying to politely get the toilet paper off your tongue. If she's got a midway bush, that's when it sticks the worst. You know, you're like, damn, you either got to be clean or just let that bush go. That shit's getting trapped in them spiky hairs. Y'all know that's true. Yeah, y'all are married. I know at least two of y'all are married. Y'all are eating some pussy. You just get bored after a while. You're like, fuck it, I guess I'll figure out different ways to eat pussy. I don't like to complain about my girlfriend to like friends and family, you know, because it's like they'll get a negative view about her, you know. So I'll do it here. Hey, this drummer, you all right, dog? You're over there making a ruckus. He dropped his phone. Yeah, hell yeah. I've been getting full as fuck off of eating these Little Caesar pizza and Bud Heavies. I don't think I've ever had that combination in my life. I did tonight. Man, I wish fucking KRASH was in here, dog. Oh my God. Yo. It's just asleep over there, like like I was like, is there a camera on KRASH? There should be. Nobody knows what I'm talking about though, except for the people in this room. Yeah. Yeah, dog, I could tell. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna make it. It's not even. Is it 9:30? What? It's 9:39. That shit was funny. I don't trust vets. You know, and I'm talking about like animal doctors, not like amputees. You know, I trust those guys. I don't trust animal doctors. You know. Fucking veterinarians are the only doctor that can be like, you know what? We should kill it. You're like, what? I came here for some help. They're like, let's off this motherfucker right now. They're like, we take credit card. You're like, damn. It's fucked up. People won't even let their dog die anymore. They just gotta kill it, you know? People will kill their dog as soon as it gets up slow.
You know, be like, why'd you kill your dog? She was in pain. Like, how the fuck did you know? That dog has never had a bite of real food. And you're over here worried about its pain. Shut the fuck up. You over here giving it fucking dry turd nuggets. You won't even feed the dog some goddamn food. It's fucked up though, because people will kill their dog quick as hell, you know. It's not the 90s. You don't wake up with the dog dead in the kitchen floor anymore, you know. Like you're like, yo, we murdered it last week. That's what we did. It had to be done. It's fucked up though. People will kill their dog quick as hell, but they'll leave grandma in the nursing home for 10 fucking years with dementia, not knowing what the fuck is going on. You know, she's just laying in her own piss, farting, shitting on herself, getting sexually abused. You know? People will kill their dog quick, but leave grandma in there. I had a buddy, his grandma had dementia. They would get her out once a year. Thanksgiving, because they didn't want to get her a Christmas gift. I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he was like, he sent me a Snapchat of his grandma forking, knifing soap at the table. He's like, look, grandma's fucked up. I was like, dude, put some turkey on her plate. What the hell are you doing? God, you're going to let grandma eat soap? That's fucked up. Yeah, I accidentally ran over his dog when I was 16, right after I got my license. I backed up over it in the driveway. I thought I ran over the basketball, but then I got out, and it was Maggie just... I was like, oh, no, I fucked up Maggie. She was 14. That's partly why I don't trust vets, because she was just paralyzed the last time I saw her alive. And we take her to the vet, and all of a sudden she's dead. I'm like, hey, we could have got a doggy wheelchair for this bitch. I know it. I would have paid for it. Instead, I'm fucking guiltily digging a dog grave in the backyard. Be like, all right, I'll do it. Y'all don't worry about it. I'll dig the grave. I've killed a couple dogs in my time. I'm not going to lie to you. It was not on purpose, any of them. 2 weeks after I killed my best friend's dog, I was driving down a neighborhood road, and a white flash in my side view mirror. White flash and a da-dunk. And I was like, oh, my God, not again. And so I get out this time. I get out and I look, and this lady's picking up this dead Jack Russell. And it's bleeding. It's all fucked up. It's dead. And I walk over to her, and then I see, like, no shit, 30, like, 10-year-old girls screaming, crying. And I was like, ma'am, what's going on? And she's like, well, it's my daughter's 10th birthday. And I told them not to leave the door open. And they did. And I was like, oh, my God. So now I'm the guy that killed that little girl's dog on her birthday. I got to wake up with that shit every day. That's heavy. You know, I killed a little girl's dog on her birthday. She doesn't even know who I am. She has no clue, but I'll remember. I know where she lives. I don't like to bitch about my inheritance, you know. But $500? You're like, that's it? That's all y'all got out of 2 lifetimes? 140 years? $500? Like, that's fucked up, you know? It's funny, when we were cleaning out my grandfather's house, we found a dildo. And I asked my dad, I was like 12, I was like, Daddy, why has he got a dildo? And my dad was like, well, son, your grandfather was addicted to alcohol and hookers. And I was like, I still don't get why he needed the dildo. You know? And he was like, oh, I don't think his dick worked anymore. I think he was just jamming him with it. I was like, you mean to tell me my inheritance got spent on some pussy he wasn't getting? Like, I thought that was rule number one when you buy pussy, you know, like, you get the pussy. How much time have I done? I've done enough. Well, you think I've done enough? I've done enough. Yeah, ooh. Are we doing the table thing or no? Yeah.
Seth had to fuck off and KRASH is like dead to the world. She drank too much. 45.
What's your name?
One day we're watching all in. As the skies burn everything. Unnatural reset to balance all the energy. Will we come back? Does it ever begin again? Is there a contrast in this dark abyss? One day we're watching all in as the skies burn everything. Unnatural reset to balance all the energy. Will we come back? Does it ever begin again? Is there contrast in this dark abyss? Will I watch it burn down? This rock of pure insanity. We're all equal now. It's the end of our humanity. This is the end of humanity. This is the end of you and me. This is the end. Watch it all fall. This is the end of it all. This is the end. Watch it all fall. This is the end of it all. The end of it all. The end of it all. Thank you.
What's up, guys? How's everybody feeling? Pretty good? I'm not feeling so good. I'm not. I went to the Chinese buffet today. You guys ever do that? Chinese buffet? I love that shit, man. I don't feel so good, though. I love overeating. Don't you guys like overeating? I think that's America's national pastime. People say it's baseball. I think it's eating way too much. I think that's what we do best in this country. And I'm good at it. I'm like talented when it comes to eating way too much. Like I think I could go pro, honestly. I really do. I think that eating way too much is something that to be good at it, you have to both believe in yourself and hate yourself at the same time. This is an interesting overlap. You have to be like, come on, man, you can do this. You can finish that 6 plate of fried rice. You piece of shit. Come on, I believe in you. 20 more dumplings, you pile of garbage. You got this. Whenever I'm at a buffet, I always have this suspicion that like a recruiter is going to discover me. They're going to be like, hey, man, I see what you're doing over here. It's incredible. I think you could be the LeBron James of competitive eating. I gotta tell you, you got the measurables, you got the intangibles. I'm just like, sir, I do this for the love of the game. I do this because I hate myself. Actually, is the true answer. I go to the Chinese buffet in Hickory Hill. It's part of Memphis. There's not a lot of white people in there. Every time I go in there, they stare at me. I thought they were being racist, but then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, they think I'm from the health department. That's what's going on here. That's why everybody's staring me down and screaming at each other in Chinese. They're going, is this the guy? I don't remember this one. Is he new? Who did they send last time? And then they see me start eating. They're like, oh, this guy is not from the health department. This man is not concerned for anyone's health. I don't know. I recently decided I don't have manic depression. I thought I did. I kept going through these periods where I'd just be like down all the time. I wouldn't have any energy. I'd just like sleep a lot. Then I go through these other periods where I had all this energy. I was always in a super good mood. I'd take my girl out to do fun stuff. It's like, I think this is manic depression. But then it dawned on me that all of my manic episodes were starting every other Friday. I was like, oh shit. I think I'm just living paycheck to paycheck. So I was like, I see that money in my account. I'm in a fantastic mood. I tell my girl, I'm like, sweetie, let's go do something fun. Let's go out. About a week goes by. I check my bank account again. There's $5 in there. I'm just like, shit. Just grumpy as hell. My girl's like, hey, can we go to this restaurant I saw on Instagram? I'm like, sweetheart, we can't go outside. We can't leave this house right now. We're just going to sleep until Friday, and then we're going to repeat this whole cycle. That's what we do. I'm not manically depressed. I'm financially irresponsible. Yeah. I did something really financially stupid recently. I bought a project car. Anybody else? And I don't mean like I bought a car that I'm going to put a lot of work into and make it nice. I mean that this car is from the projects. I went to the projects and I bought a car. I have a project car. I'm not going to spend any money on it. I'm just going to drive it until it dies on the highway and then continue on foot. That's the plan. My friends spend money on their cars. It blows my mind. My buddy was like, dude, I put new tires on my truck. It was $1,500. Can you believe that? I was like, no, I can't believe that. That's as much money as I paid for my project car. That's the exact amount. I spilled a coffee in the passenger seat. It was so bad I had to take it to get cleaned. I pulled into the place. The guy opens the door. He looks at the coffee spill. He goes, sir, I'm sorry. It's totaled. I was like, that's bullshit. Shit, what else was I going to talk about? Damn it, I got to look at my notes. It's very unprofessional. Very, very unprofessional. My girlfriend has resting bitch face. Do you guys know what that is? Yeah. It's true. It's sad. She's got it. It's a shame. She's a sweet girl, but people think she's mean when they meet her because she has resting bitch face. And my brother has the male equivalent. He has resting douche face, which I don't know if you guys know that was a thing. But I'm just worried about my kids because she's got it. Clearly, I have the recessive gene for resting douche face. My kids are gonna be fucked, and that's gonna be an issue. I don't know. I don't think I look like a douchebag necessarily. Do I look like a douchebag? A little bit. Well, maybe I do have resting douche face then. I am a douchebag, is what I was gonna say. Like I don't think I have the disease, but I am a douchebag, which is weird. I had to come to that realization. You know how I came to the realization that I'm a douchebag? I changed my mind about Justin Bieber. That's how it happened. I used to hate Justin Bieber. Like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. I hate this guy. I took a look in the mirror. I was like, Charlie, you think maybe you just hate yourself and you're projecting it onto Justin Bieber? Is that a possibility? I think that was what I was doing. I wish my girlfriend wouldn't talk about plastic surgery like it's something she's going to have to do eventually. I'm like, you don't have to do that. She's like, no, eventually I'm going to have to do this or that. I'm like, sweetheart, let's just get old. Can't we just be old people? She's like, oh, it's my choice. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm like, yeah, it is your choice, but here's the deal, honey. If you get any work done, I'm taking steroids. I think that makes sense. I think, like, we have to match, right? Like either we're just going to be little old sweet people or we both have to be freaks of medical science, all right? That's the options. Like, just sweet old lady, sweet old man, or she's just gonna have like big fake tits and a giant fake ass. I'm just gonna be a mountain of oddly shaped muscle. Those are the options. I don't really give a fuck. I could go either way on that. It's up to her. She wants to get Botox. Do you guys know what that is? Botox? I had to read about it. I didn't know what it was. It's a paralyzing poison that they inject into your face, and it paralyzes your face. And I heard that. I was like, sweetheart, you can't do this. You have resting bitch face. If you paralyze your face, you're just going to have bitch face. And that's going to be an issue for me. I don't know if I can get married to somebody who has permanent bitch face. How much time I got? Can I do one more for you? So I don't know if you guys know this, but abortion is illegal in Tennessee, basically, I think. I don't know. But, you know, my girlfriend's Catholic, so it doesn't really affect me. Like, welcome to my world, everybody. That was never an option for me. And she's not on birth control either. That's like two pretty major lines of defense there. Just gone. So we've just been playing with fire this whole time. When we started fucking, I went and got a big box of condoms. I got a 40-pack of Trojans, and I didn't just get the regular ones either. I got the kind with the spermicidal lubrication, the cum killer edition. You guys are familiar? That makes me feel better. That makes me feel like there's an extra layer of defense there. Like, even if the sperm sneaks around the side, the condom just zaps it, dead, no babies. That makes me feel better, you know? But I still don't even fucking wear those things. I still rely almost exclusively on the pull-out method of contraception, which is so stupid. I've already explained to you guys, there's no backup plan. The backup plan is fatherhood. That's the backup plan. And I'm not even good at pulling out. There's been so many times where I'm just like, oh, whoops. She's like, did you come inside me? I'm like, no, sweetheart, I didn't come inside you. I came right here into the duvet cover like a gentleman, okay? She's like, you didn't get any? And I'm like, what's any? You know, like pretty much not any. Like almost none, right? Like very nearly none, but like not none. So you know what I do when that happens is I go get one of those sperm zapper condoms. I put it on and I make her fuck me again. And I just try to get like real deep in there, just really root it out, try to zap all the sperms. And so far, no kids. So I don't know. I think it's working pretty effectively. I had to quit doing that too, though, you know, because I was thinking about it. I was like, look, I really don't want to have kids, but I really don't want to have retarded kids, okay? Like, I'm just thinking, like, what's going to happen if I zap a sperm and it still makes it? What's that going to come out looking like? I don't want to have to explain to my other perfectly good children why their big brother is like that. Like, Daddy, why is Charlie Jr. like that? It's like, well, kids, your dad thought he was real clever. Your old man here, he thought he had discovered the cheat code. Why is he like that? He's like that because he's a fucking survivor, okay? The rest of you little assholes are supposed to be here. That son of a bitch just willed himself into existence. So maybe you have a little goddamn respect instead of making fun of him for how he eats eggs, okay? Alrighty, guys, that's it for me. Appreciate y'all having me there.
Oh no, you broke it. Yeah. All right, this next one's called Pieces of You. Hell yeah. The grindage. Another day has come and gone. I find myself still laying down to you, on pieces of you. I see your face in the pouring rain, the sun on my back and the wind in my face. It's you, on pieces of you. Well, I've been running through the day or running through the night, or running from the pain that I feel inside, and it's you, or pieces of you. At the bottom of the Bible where you found your grave, wasn't anything that I can do to save you, or pieces of you. It hurts, I couldn't make it stay. Pain that you left just won't go away. Do I remember you the way that I used to? The pain never leaves me now.
Thank you very much.
How y'all doing tonight? Damn. I need to know why Rev reminds me of a more diabetic Joey Diaz. I don't quite get it. Give it up for the band. They sound great. Like if Nirvana never lost Kurt Cobain. Nah. So, quick to get in it. I tell a lot of jokes about my mom. So, everyone in here has a mom, I'm hoping. Whether alive or dead, doesn't matter. And mine was strong enough to raise me and 2 sisters by herself. Single mother. She loved us all enough to give us our own dads. That was fun. But no, she had to be strict. She had to be strict. And there was not a single time more that she was strict than when the mustard bottle left from the house, right? Some vanishing mustard just gone. And she turned our house into Guantanamo Bay, basically. She had us lined up against the wall like we were drug dealers. And she was a white cop. So it was very bad. It was very violent. And this went on for like 3 weeks, or well, like a week, right? Until, you know, the other Friday, and we all went to our dads, our respective dads. Not me. My dad wasn't there. So I went to my little sister's dad's. He left for the milk and never came back. As a parent, real quick, as a parent, it's not that hard to find the milk. But she starts cleaning up the rooms, like she does every single time that we're gone, right? And she's going through one room. She steps in. She says, oh, look, here's a sock with some mustard on it. What the fuck? These little bastards are playing mustard fights in my house. Little fuckers. She goes on into the room. She finds a rag covered in mustard. What's going on? She looks under the bed, and there's the mustard bottle and a mustard-covered pair of boxers. So Sunday comes rolling around. She catches me at the door. She says, bitch, you, come here. Sit down. She says, Logan, what happened to my mustard? I said, I don't know. She's, I'm going to ask again. And that's kind of whenever you know, it's like mom knows the answers, so or knows what happened. So might as well come clean, right? And I said, I took the mustard, Mama. She said, I know. Just why? Why would you do that with mustard? She said, we have lotion. And I said, well, it wouldn't fit in the lotion bottle, Mama. That's when her face looked a lot like y'all's. She says, Logan, were you fucking the mustard bottle? I said, yeah. You know what you're supposed to be doing? She says, no. Why? I said, well, it wouldn't fit in the ketchup bottle. Huh? Well, what did you do with the ketchup? I put it back, Mama. To say she lost her shit is to put it lightly. She stands up and she's marching, motherfucker. Mama, you need to throw away the mayonnaise too. Jar was a little too big. But nah, my sister never let me live it down either. My older sister. She would use it in any argument. No, mustard man. To this day, if we're ever in an argument, she says, okay, mustard man, and walks away like she won the argument or some shit. No, and to be fair, it doesn't make any sense because she's done a lot worse in her life than I did with fucking the mustard. She was hooked on meth for a while, right? And when she was as high as maternity pants on a pregnant woman, I decided to ask her, hey, how do you wake up and just go, well, you know what would go great with this McGriddle? Some McCrystal. She had been on a 3-day bender at this point with crystal methany and hadn't slept much, so to say she was pissed off at me is a little bit of an understatement. But she looks at me with red eyes, I'm guessing because of the anger, and says through what once was her teeth, I don't know. How do you wake up one night and get harder than a drug dealer's dick on the first of the month and think, you know what would really get me going? French's mustard. So, I thought it was an odd analogy. She's speaking out of experience, though, I guess. It's weird. What's that thing that a lot of kids are doing these days? Transitioning? Yeah, that's what we're doing here. So I'm getting married next weekend. Yeah. I had to pick two best men. I'm lucky enough that I had enough friends to pick two best friends, or two best men. Not because I couldn't pick two best friends, but because my wife couldn't pick one maid of honor. So I'm just along for the ride, so I had two. But it got me looking at all my groomsmen, and I realized something. I have picked all of my friends to give me the best advantages in a bar fight, because they are all extremely large human beings, over 6 foot tall, over 220. Like, if you were to see us walking down the street, you would think that I was a more gangster Tyrese Gibson and they were my color swapped bodyguards. It was a good time. But no, I like any good millennial, I blame my mom for that. She also liked to surround herself with large white men, and I think that trait rubbed off on me. She's really proud that I'm pursuing comedy, because I'm following in her footsteps by getting on stage and making people happy for money. Different stage, but no. Yeah, I think that trait rubbed off on me, you know. Not unlike my uncle. He took it more literally, though. Yeah, it's terrible. No. It happens. It happens. There's a weird statistic for touchy uncles. It's like 3 in every 4 uncles are touchy, apparently. And that's why I only gave my children aunts. They aren't allowed to have uncles. It happened to me whenever I was 9. Okay? It was a bad time in my life, but, you know, you got to turn it into a joke. Happened to me whenever I was 9. And you like to tell victims that it's not their fault, but looking back at it, it was my fault. Like, I put myself in that situation. The answer to when any grown man asks you, do you want to sleep in the bed with me tonight, is always no. Even in the 90s, it was no. But that's not where my little ADHD-ridden brain went. Because my first thought was, he's got a fucking TV and a Nintendo. This is about to be a fucking killer night. 3 races in Mario later, and the Land Before Time after that, I was ready for sleepy time. I said, scoot over, big guy. I'm crawling in. Unfortunately, he wasn't sleepy. I know this because I woke up at some point later, and he was humping my leg like a crazed chihuahua. Just getting after it. And I tried to handle it like any woman who's been married for over 10 years and just kind of ignore his advances. It didn't seem to work. So I fake woke up and went and slept on the couch. The next day, I knew I had to tell somebody. And I was like, I've got to tell someone. Something like that can't happen and you not say something. So I went to the 2 people that I trusted more than anyone on the planet. My best friends, who were ages 10 and 8. In retrospect, that probably wasn't the best people to go to. But I went to them anyways. And I said, guys, real serious. I said, guys, I think I've got something to say about Uncle. He said, what is it? I said, I think he might be, and I had to take a pause for a second, okay? Because this is some heavy shit. You can't just say some shit like this and, you know, just breeze past it. But I get real serious. I say, I think he might be gay. Which, look, all right, it was the 90s in the Deep South in a Christian house. Being gay was tantamount to being Hitler. Okay? And it was at this point that I knew shit wasn't going to happen to him, right? Because my 10-year-old friend, he says, "How do you know?" I said, "I don't know. I've got a friction burn on my upper thigh. Maybe that's the reason." Well, this is whenever he gave me the single key advice that I received at 9 years old. He says, "Don't tell anyone." And to double down on how stupid that I was at 9 years old is I listened to him. And I didn't tell anyone until I was in the military. And that's not what the drill instructor wanted to hear. All right, that's me. I had a good time.
See, man. So how long you been doing comedy?
How long have I been doing the comedy? Well, whenever I messaged you and you booked me on this show, 3, maybe 4 weeks.
Oh, right on. Oh, yeah. So how have you been liking it so far?
Dude, I love it. I love it. I love telling my leadoff joke because I get to see everyone's faces kind of change when they realize what actually happened.
Well, you go into some pretty dark shit.
Yeah, that's actually a new joke that I was testing out. No, I'm good. I'm driving back. So, trying to be a responsible adult. I'm doing this, trying to get away from my family. So, I at least need to get back to them, right?
Sometimes just go out for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Milk.
I have experience when a dad does that.
Yeah. It's unfortunate when it happens, but I mean, you know.
I'm actually kind of glad that he did because I would have turned into a completely different person had he been there. So he wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
But sometimes it is for the better.
It is. My mom, she married my little sister's dad whenever I was 8 months old, and he's who I call dad.
Okay.
He was always there. So.
Right on.
Well, let's get out that weird shit.
Yeah.
The sad stuff, right? You look like you are about to collapse.
I apologize, man.
Ooh.
I didn't realize we'd be airing this late.
It actually is.
It's only been 3 hours.
It's 11.
Yeah, we don't think we've ever done a show this
10:30.
long.
We're good. We're good. The neighbors might fucking hate us in the morning, but it is what it is.
How long do these normally go?
2 hours.
This is the longest that we've gone so far. I don't know if we started on time or not, but
I got here like 10 minutes. Oh, we started 7:30. Yeah, I get it.
I don't think I got here
run
like
show out
7:10.
Starting at 7:30, and people are normally tuckered out. By the time it's over.
I've been up since early this morning.
I get it. Getting married for real. I'm getting married next weekend.
No shit.
Nice.
Like, for real, yeah.
And congratulations.
Right
on.
Where y'all getting married at?
First marriage?
Second marriage.
Okay.
Get married in my house, which was a mistake because now I have to get it ready. So I've been up since about 7 this morning working.
Well, now you have the excuse to spend the money on getting all this shit done around the house that you
Exactly.
didn't have a chance to do.
Yeah.
Well, what's your upcoming gigs, man?
I've got one coming up. I took the next week and a half off for obvious reasons. I got one on the 22nd at High Cotton in Memphis. I got one the 28th the 28th in Tupelo, Mississippi, and then I've got one the 30th at Clover Club in Memphis. So it's gonna be a busy last week of September.
Right on.
But, hey, yeah, keep at it, right?
That's what they say. They also say, as far as a comedian, that it takes 10 years before you make it. So
It takes 10. They say it takes 5 years to find your voice, and another 5 years on top of that to be any good.
Right. Well, hey, definitely come back and check us out next year. Come on the show, and we'll see what happens with you, man.
Dude,
Holler at us.
My goal is to, by the time that I started, this past year, I would like by my 1 year anniversary, I want to be on a Don't Tell Comedy.
Okay.
Kind of thing. That's my goal. So
Goals,
hopefully
man.
hopefully they see this and they're like, if we don't show it to anybody, we'll put it on there. No, but I was trying out a couple of new jokes. So.
All right, brother. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you coming out and everything. You don't have to take off. Definitely hang out and party with us and shit. All right, one more time upon the revelation.
Yeah.
up there. I'm pulling strings of wretched fear, never nice to me. Oh, my nightmare. Does she know I'm wide awake? Does she notice the pain I take behind these eyes? Oh, the nightmare. She's speaking in whispers, they're always in my head. She ever been silent, forever dealing dread. Like silence will soon be my head. Can you hear me screaming, this voice inside my head? Final fate, a wholesome voice, and in the pain, the time is near for my nightmare. She's speaking in whispers, are always in my head. She ever been silent, forever dealing dread. Like silence will soon be my head. And can you hear her screaming, this voice inside my head? Me down for my mistakes. This bitch will keep me from the pearly gates. What can I do to escape this nightmare? I put the gun to my head, I pulled the trigger and now she's dead. It's just me now, no a nightmare. She's speaking in whispers, are always in my head. Oh, was she ever been silent, forever dealing dread? Like the silence will soon be my hand. Can you hear the screaming, this voice inside my head?
Yeah. All right. Our last comedian of the night, Nathan Jaxon.
Woo, there he is.
Okay, how y'all doing? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was high as fuck. I was standing outside. I heard you say my name, and then straight was like, he said what? Man, hell yeah. Shout out to the band and stuff. They in this whole, hell yeah, hell yeah. The lead singer and stuff, I was like, this dude is definitely the dude from Creed reincarnated. For sure, out here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. This man has the biggest drum set of all goddamn time. This motherfucker is the biggest drum set of all fucking time. Goddamn Rush drum set in this bitch. I appreciate this shit. I highly do appreciate it. I do. I had to bring my phone up here for my notes and shit, because when I first got here, KRASH was like, the mushroom guy. Yeah, them motherfuckers in full effect right now, son. Like, them goddamn hoes in full effect. Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, been wilding. I have been just doing crazy shit here in life lately. I just been doing stupid shit. Like, Logan was up here, right? And Logan said the wildest shit to me outside. And then he was sitting here, he was like, yeah, I know about, like, my dad. I was like, look, Logan is the most confusing ass dude you'll ever meet. Right? That's the most confusing dude. When you look at him, you're like, Logan, you like, bro, this man look like he plowed fields, but for the wrong reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit look crazy as hell. This shit is crazy as hell. And then he, like, Logan cannot pretend to not be half black and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter whatever cowboy boots you wear, steel toe shoes you got on, you cannot pretend not to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man look like he would be a stunt double for fucking, what's the dude from Hootie on the Blowfish? What's the dude? You know what I'm talking about? Darius Rucker. He would be if he was like, play a young Darius Rucker in a movie. Like, when Darius Rucker may have had like a drug problem, was just trying to come up in life. He was like, play him in that portion of your life, shit. All right, I'm stop roasting this, man. This shit was crazy. Should be wild. You gotta shout out to all the comics and stuff, bro. You gotta shout out to the podcast too, 'cause they always put on an amazing show every time. So everybody who watching the show, keep tuning in and shit. All right, let's see. Something I noticed when I come to Nashville, right? Like Memphis, we are trying to copy Nashville, right? We are getting like the bikes, you know what I'm saying, where people be like pedaling on the bikes and drinking and shit, like the party buses. Like we like Memphis is trying to come up, but it's like a difference. Like y'all do the shit in the most proper way. You know what I'm saying? People get on the bus like they having a good time, all this like the pedal bike drink game shit or whatever in Memphis is horrible. Like it's one dude pedaling the whole time. It's just him and his fucking 4 big bitches on the back, not doing a goddamn thing. This motherfucker is struggling the entire time. I'm like, bro, I would quit. I would get off. Just leave their ass right there. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Motherfucker building up calories on the bike and you losing them instantly. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, even if they had a bike where motherfucker could eat and you be pedaling, bro, you'll die out here. You'll fucking die. Motherfucker eating ribs and shit and all this, and you trying to pedal, like, put a motor on this bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like, even the people in Memphis be getting on the party buses and shit and doing the most wild shit. It was a bitch on the party bus with crutches. How you twerk with crutches? Right? She did that shit. She did that shit. I was like, if a bitch was, you cripple and you twerking, she got some fire pussy. I know it. I know it. She, I know it is. Crippled bitches with pussy is the best. It is. It is. This shit is. Like, especially, like, it depends on what the crippled shit is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I guess. Like, that, yeah, whatever the crippled shit is, that's what it really depends on. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can meet a chick, she got, like, one leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, that worked for me. Like, a chick with one leg and shit, that worked for me. You know what I'm saying? That's, because, like, one of my left arm is not that strong. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If we got the leg spray, I'm like, oh, cool. Let me get the right side. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. No, you know what I'm saying? That's what it'll be like. That's what it'll be like. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a chick with one arm and shit, that's still cool. That shit is still cool. Because you just put one arm behind the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit be hard. I fucked a deaf chick one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever fuck a deaf chick and shit, you can, like, kind of say shit that you would never really ever say ever. Because you, like, you just got to say it in a tone to where she can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say all kind of shit. That shit was amazing, though. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else did I have for y'all today? Roaches, right? Yeah, bro. Roaches, bro. Like, so, look. one of my friends, I went to my friend's house, and like my friend, it's not even his fault that he got roaches. Like it's just the apartment complex that he lived in got hella roaches, right? But like, here's the crazy thing, my friend is broke as hell. Like this motherfucker is broke as hell. Like he be eating the you know how like you go to Kroger, like Kroger brand, and it's like the off Kroger brand, and it's like the off brand of the off brand, right? He be eating the off brand of the off brand food. And like the fucking roaches won't even eat that shit. Like that's how you know this man, that food is disgusting. Like they will only eat this nigga's fast food. Like I was like, bro, if a roach pick McDonald's over a home cooked meal, bro, like that shit, you need to stop eating this shit. You killing yourself. You're killing yourself. That shit is wild. The guitar player right here. Okay, I had to say this. So you remember the show Doug Funny? Right, Doug and shit. You kind of remind me, like, if Doug was like, you know what, I'm going to smoke a couple joints and shit, and I'm going to play in the beats. Like, you would have been that dude, bro. You would have been that dude. Doug would have been that guy. He would have been out here playing and shit. He was getting it, boy. Like, I had to say that. You reminded me of that shit. Let's see. Yeah. Right? I was talking about handicaps and shit and disability and shit for a second. Yeah, right. So like this shit real happened in real life. Like my next door neighbor, right? Like I be really wanting to fight his ass. Like I'm gonna say that on live to you. I be wanting to fight his ass, okay? But he got a disability that I cannot pronounce. I do not know how to say the name of this shit, and I feel bad to beat his ass. And then the cops be like, "You beat this?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck he got." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man got a little arm though. Like he got like a real tiger arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like. Real T-Rex arm out here, bro. Like, the shit is crazy. Like, we got to arguing the other day, and this motherfucker took a whole swing at me with the little arm like this, just a quick, and I was just like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, you done lost your mind? You know what I'm saying? But the man, he sent me to the hospital though, and like, this would be the craziest thing, right? I got sent to the hospital by a motherfucker with a little arm, right? Like, you ever been hit in the stomach, like with a jab, like? Ugh, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit I hurt. Like, a motherfucker with a normal arm, but a motherfucker with a little arm and shit hit you in this, like your sternum and shit. It's just like right here. He's like, "Oh, God, you kill me, you piece of shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is fucked up. This shit is fucked up. Right. I was in the hospital thinking I'm finna, cause I got asthma and shit, bro. Like, that shit activated my asthma, bro. Like, I think I'm in the hospital. I'm thinking I'm finna die and shit. And I was just running in my mind. I'm like, bro, what if I get to heaven and shit? And like, I see dead friends and shit, and Jesus is just looking at me, and he's like, what happened? What happened? Hey, I was like, man, nigga with a little arm. Nigga with a little arm killed me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, that's how you died, bro? Like, that'd be fucked up. That'd be fucked up. And he was like, he ain't even like a dude with a little arm, and he ain't even like no gang member. No, he just a bitch ass next door neighbor. Like, like, that's the crazy thing, bro. Like, that's the crazy thing. I feel shame from that. Let me see, what else do I have? My family, bro. I'm tired of my family. My family been, like, I love them a lot, but, like, they be bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like, my name is Nate, right? Nathan is my normal name, right? My dad's name is Nathaniel, right? My mom made sure to keep the IEL off because she didn't want me to be no junior and shit, right? And I was like, okay, I appreciate that, right? Now, when you hear a name, you're like, oh, William, Bill, right? Richard, Dick, whatever, right? My dad's name is Nathaniel. The short for that would be Nathan, Nate, some shit like this. My motherfucking dad said my name is Calvin. How the fuck did you get Calvin from Nathaniel, bruh? What in the fuck? You just making up shit, bruh. That shit pisses me off sometimes. Like, and sometimes I be blaming it on my grandma. Like, my grandma had 10 kids. And like my 8th uncle, right? My 8th uncle, this motherfucker's name is LC. L.C, right? And I asked my grandma, I said, Grandma, what does that mean? Right? Is it like Larry Charles or like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. No, it was just literally L.C. So I just called this nigga, what's up, Uncle Legs and Chest? That's what I call him. Fucking crazy ass nigga. Like, that shit's nuts. I've never, like, this is how crazy a person with a name like this motherfucker eat catfish with the bones. Like, that's how you know a motherfucker crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got real crazy family members, man. Real deal. Let me see. What else did I have? Oh, this is something else. Like, if we know anybody who is autistic, we should be putting this out here because this is a serious thing, right? So people who have autism, I'm letting y'all know, y'all need to start carrying a goddamn card or some shit around town and let motherfuckers know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, for real deal, like, if motherfuckers don't be slobbering or talking about trains and shit, like, you might could get slapped out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had an autistic dude ran up on me, bro. Like, ran up on me at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker took me for my wallet and everything. It wasn't shit I could do. This nigga was strong as hell, bro. Strong as hell. Wasn't shit I could do. I was like, bro, if he had a card or something, I would have known. That would have been long. I would have been like, hey, all right, you can defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. That was a little too serious. Right. And then I was like, where is he going to spend the money? What are you spending it on? You know what I'm saying? Like, spending it on yes, train sets and little car kits and shit. Like, what the hell? That shit was pissing me off. I rode up here with Jaxon, right? Jaxon's my good friends and shit. Yeah, he's like, he right there in the corner over there. You know what I'm saying? You're black, ain't it? I had it on the wall. Yeah. You're black, ain't it? I was like, all right. So anyway, the funniest thing about Jaxon is this. He gets so offended when I be like, I'll call him and I'll be like, what's up, monkey? he gets so bad about this. He be like, why the fuck you calling me goddamn monkey? You know what I'm saying? Every time I call him that, though, I just be thinking about that movie back in the day called Congo. Because, like, at the end of the movie, the white monkeys was the most dangerous junk, though. This shit was scary as hell. I had nightmares about that shit. Yeah, for real. For real. Let's see. I feel like Republicans and Democrats are cool people, but it's an easy way to define them, though, right? Like, Republicans are really titty people, right? They love titties, like, you can tell it. And Democrats are ass people. They love an ass. But that's why I vote independent, because I like both. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that was stupid. It is. All right, last thing I'm going to say before I get up out of here. I'm fat, and I be liking to eat food and shit, but it's some shit that I will not do. I don't eat chicken and dumplings, and I don't eat fucking, exactly, chicken and dumplings. I don't eat fucking green bean casserole because that's food from the Great Depression, bro, and I don't want to live like that. This shit is disgusting. That shit is disgusting. You ever fuck an old lady and at her house and she like, I got some leftover green bean? Bitch, what? Just give me the peppermints and I'm going to go. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. My name is Jaxon. I'm out of here.
Would you like a shot, sir?
Yeah, but yeah.
All right.
Waited all night for one shot.
So the shows have been going longer here lately.
Because the show was amazing. The show was always good, though. That's why.
Running the gauntlet.
There you go, sir. All right.
My man's right here. He's like,
I am tired.
Oh
I am spent.
Am I raining? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rain. There we go.
every time. Y'all probably gonna have a collection of me taking a shot.
I smell like alcohol.
And me making that face every time.
We have a change of clothes behind curtain number 3.
All right, Jesus. So tell us what you've been doing, man, since the last time we saw you.
Man, nothing, bro. I just been doing a lot of road work. Been traveling, trying to get a lot of comedy stuff off the ground. Just came back from Jonesboro yesterday.
Right on. I saw the pictures from that.
Yeah. So like, just did that yesterday. I got. I'm going to Knoxville in like a few weeks. So, I got a weekly show that I'm doing. I got a monthly show back in Memphis.
Good.
I got a comedy festival coming up next year.
All right.
420 weekend. So it's gonna be
Fuck yeah.
festival, so it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah. We got you signed up for our roast battle for the end of.
Oh, you gotta defend your chip.
November. Yeah. Okay. Defend it. Yeah, I come and defend the title or be on the panel. It don't even matter.
I'm a judge
Either
now.
one. Yeah.
Are you saying you don't want to compete due to the drama?
He's saying no one's worthy. He can judge them all.
Really, what's funny is that we could have that lady back on. We could just put a picture of her up, and we could just put a picture of her up and just roast her the whole time.
Oh, the one crazy chick.
The one with the knife.
Oh God!
I can't believe I found that bitch's knife the next day.
Dude, I didn't realize it, but her dad was my algebra teacher in 9th grade.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen her in years, dude. She don't look like she used to in high school.
What in the Colio
But she had
is
blonde hair, and that thing had chest tattoos and purple hair. I don't know what the fuck happened to her over the years.
Man, that shit was it was the night that it happened. I was like, yo, this lady's wilding, bro. Like, what's up with you? Like,
yeah, I already left. I just hear about how terrible things got after I left. I was like, well, damn.
But also, I think too that like, you know, like us as comics, like we don't be taking this shit serious, so we just like letting her just talk and just be like, okay, all right. Fuel for new comedy shit.
She chose the wrong people. She chose you and Kelsey. And she's like, I'm gonna take it back to 1864 real quick.
Right,
Let me just.
It was like, well, I think it was like over a trash bag. Right?
Yes.
Like,
it was over a
it was
fucking
funny
trash
as hell.
bag.
No, it was definitely funny.
That was not fucking funny. That was disgusting.
I'm sure it wasn't, but yeah, it definitely for me, it goes down as one of those like.
That's
comedy.
Green Bean Castle.
Yeah, it goes like it goes down as one of those like comedy experiences. You know what I'm saying? That you have, that you're like, you take with you as a comic, and you're just like, all right, I'm like, use this in some way, or it's like an experience to be like, you get somewhere and you're like, hey. Remember this one time?
Remember that one crazy lady that was wielding a knife?
Or it's like, you know, you go on to something. Like, I think it's always a funny experience to like go on somebody's podcast and people be like, have you ever had an experience of where you're doing comedy? It's like, well, yeah, this is happening.
We have so many stories that we've given to people when they've come to our fucking podcast and something would wind up happening, and you know, they wind up coming back on the show and they're like, dude, I've had this story for the last, you know, year or so, and you know, they'll tell us. I mean, like we're glad that people come on and have an experience, you know, either way. But I mean, it sucks that there are the negative experiences as far as you know, detract for, you know, anyone having really a good time.
Anytime that you're doing some live stuff, you may have that one.
Oh,
person,
dude,
you know what I mean?
But like, man, we had this one lady just turn her mic off in the middle of a song.
But it was all my fault. All my fault.
He had to edit it, actually. Whoever was watching that night, like he said, was watching a treat.
No.
So do y'all? So a lot of times y'all edit the live shows.
No, and it was only in that case. We'll probably edit maybe some of this episode tonight because we had a sound issue from Pukey Pukerton over there, but
fuck you.
So like we had this band on, and they're an existing Nashville band or Shelbyville band, and they have they lost their vocalist. He went to Europe, and they got this female to fill in, and for the most part, I mean, she can sing, but she never sung in front of a live audience before. So when she got here, she was like, "Oh, I'm singing in front of people." So she just got all inside of her head, and she shut down. And so there was this one point where I guess she had turned her microphone off, and I guess she didn't realize that she needed to turn it back on. And when she went to go sing, of course, she couldn't hear herself. She's like, "Well, I don't know what's going on," and all it was just needing to put the microphone on.
Turn your mic on.
But I was tripping on a head full of mushrooms, and so like it took me forever to figure out it was just a switch on the microphone. Like it took a long time.
It took a while to troubleshoot this problem.
It took a long time.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's good to see you guys, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
especially all at one time and all in one fucking place. And you've actually been in Nashville a lot here lately.
Yeah, well, I try to come back and forth quite a bit. And because, like, if I'm going to Knoxville, I'm going to Chattanooga and stuff like that, make sure to try to stop here and do some stuff like that, say hey to people.
While on the road.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Because it's like, what's funny is, like, tonight, me and Jaxon, because we'll come up here quite a bit, and it's like, everyone's like, you guys are staying in hotels, and it's like, we're literally staying in a fucking tent. tonight.
Nice.
Like, you're staying inside of a tent at a fucking campground.
There you go.
Right? Like, yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, bro, it was like $12. I was like, do this shit and go back home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You want to make comedy happen, you will make it happen.
I like that. That's pretty good.
It's been so long since I've been camping. I don't think I could do it. Not at this age.
I think I'm an air mattress guy now. I'd have to have.
I would have to have an air mattress
I don't like
or
sleeping
something.
on rocks and sticks.
Yeah, and in my 30s, I gotta have an air
Yeah,
mattress.
especially my back. Like I've had back pain on my left hand side for like all my life, and now like that's gone, and now it's on my right hand side. So I'm kind of worried now. I'm just like, oh, why did it switch sides? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, we thank you and most of the Memphis comics that actually came out tonight, and a few other folks that come out. We had DJ came out all the way from fucking Phoenix, Arizona.
Nice.
I've been really happy with this season so far. It's like from where all the comics are coming from. I mean, they're from some distance, man. I mean, it's just been pretty fucking cool.
I was gonna say too, me, because I got my podcast and stuff too. So like,
Yeah, go ahead and plug it.
Oh yeah, it was the Orbit Spaceman Show, the Ashcan Boys podcast with J. Rock Jamal, and then Superhero Laundry. We do a commentary show and we talk about comics and stuff like that. I do that with David White. Yeah. Well, it would be cool to do like a commentary.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Fuck yeah.
Movies.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We need to start doing a couple more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, Nate, amen.
All right.
Fucking appreciate you.
Always.
Thank you for hanging in there with it. We'd like to thank all the comedians. We'd like to thank Upon the Revelation. And you, fuck you all. Good night.